lads, this is the moment you waited for. Welcome to another episode of the Council of Six, a weekly in Dungeons & Dragons campaign fraught with all the drama and peril that will take your breath and steal your mind. My name is G.A. Langaro, your DM for the night, and on this campaign we'll be using Tyranny of Dragons, which tells an epic story across two adventures. Our players have successfully thwarted the Dragon Cult's plans and hoarded the Dragon Queen, and now prepare themselves for the next chapter, the Rise of TIamat. During the stream, we won't be responding to your comments while we are in play, as to remain immersed in the story, but please still engage and comment as we go along. At certain points, we may try to go through the comments and interact with you all, because at the end of the day, we are presenting this for your enjoyment. But without any further ado, are you ready to leave all that's real behind? Because there's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go to the Council of Six?
Oh no. We got a Bryce disappearing.
Delayed
death.
It doesn't get better when you delay. It just doesn't. It's not good.
It's called delayed blast dab.
Listen, we just let Bryce say what Bryce wants to say. Makes him feel better about himself. So we just.
It really does.
That sounds like something like your local weed dealer is gonna try and get you to do.
It's
Delayed
actually a playoff.
blast dab.
You see, it's actually a playoff of words of delayed blast fireball, which is a D&D spell. But okay, you're not nerdy enough.
Or maybe it was just stupid.
Ooh, he just challenged your nerdiness.
I'm comfortable with my nerdiness. I don't need to prove anything to anyone.
I don't need to prove my nerdiness. Goes home and cries.
Least of all, Bryce.
I'm toxic nerdiness. I have toxic nerdiness.
Yeah, you watch Star Wars. That's how.
Right.
Yeah. As long as you don't try and get women to prove that they are actually nerdy about a thing, then it's fine. Because
You're a nerd.
I would materialize out of the ether and smack you upside the head. That's what would happen.
That never happened to me because my ex-wife was into a lot of nerdy things, and we raised our kids to be into it. My daughter especially too. So, the whole girls don't belong in nerdy spaces thing never entered my consciousness. It's weird.
I haven't had a lot of experience with that because I'm basically a dude, is what I found out.
I feel like I know there's people out there still like that, but I feel like it's getting fewer and fewer very quickly.
Yeah.
Actually,
unless you're playing Call of Duty, which is still toxic. Doesn't matter.
Call of Duty
never changes.
Toxic.
Who?
His daughter actually got me nerdy. Not my husband.
Yeah.
His daughter did.
My daughter.
And then he started, and then he just followed suit because I started liking it because of her. He's like, "Ooh, we can watch all this stuff together now because you like it too."
I mean, I was watching anime too, but when Allie was living here, you were watching more of it, just sitting with her.
Yeah.
Than me.
The
'Cause I was
best
very
way.
picky. I only like certain things, where she was watching a whole slew of things.
The best way to get me into a TV show is to watch it in the same vicinity as me.
He tries that with me all the time.
Well, hold on. No, but it depends on the thing. Like Game of Thrones, she was all over Game of Thrones. Okay, she watched Game of Thrones religiously, and I could not watch it without her. The Mandalorian, she watched with me, but it was mostly because of Grogu, because of Baby Yoda.
So cute.
I've shown you my Grogu Squishmallow, haven't I?
And we were watching the DC shows for a long time, babe. The Flash and stuff. We watched those every week.
Yeah, but I started to get bored and started using my phone more.
Yeah, I know.
Fun
I'm
in the
talking
beginning, but
honey, are you forgetting we've been together 10 years? I know this, but I'm saying in the beginning, like the first 3-4 years, we were watching all this stuff together.
I'd say first 2, and then it started getting boring.
See,
no. Flash was on for 9 seasons, babe. Okay.
Probably haven't lost the last.
Marie will never admit when she's wrong.
Correct.
No, I meant when I'm wrong.
No, you've never once.
Never
once.
Never once.
And that's
anyway,
a year's worth.
Lies.
And you can't say that my daughter did it all, because who got you into D&D, goddammit? Why are you here twice a week for the last 3 years? Me. Okay.
Point of order, we haven't been playing this for 3 years.
Well, but she's been playing Souls and Matches now since day one.
Yeah, but it hasn't been twice a week for 3 years.
But if she's in 2 games,
Okay,
is that, like,
Miss
twice the
Calendar
amount of
Lawyer
time
over
at
here.
once?
Yeah, right. Now I got double the time putting in.
Fine. For 3 years, for 1 year once a week, and for 2 years twice a week. Is that better?
Are we going 2 years already? That's fucking nuts.
December
Almost, because you guys started.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
so.
We're fucking close.
Jeez.
Arcane, shut up. You're
Yeah,
not.
you'd
Part
have
of
to check the YouTube channel, but I feel like it was fairly close to Christmas.
Yeah. Like I said, around December it'll be 2 years.
Holy shit.
And we're already in September, so it's almost there.
Yeah, but I started late with you guys.
Let's be
Not
honest.
that
Me and
late.
Dylan are going on 2 years, followed by Mickey.
Yeah.
Right.
I joined late. The first session I ever played with you guys was Dylan's birthday. That I didn't know it was Dylan's birthday
Yeah.
until later.
It's like
And then I
funny,
did
like
the math.
in real life, it was like a few months, 2-3 months after we started. But in game,
March
it was
18th.
like 3 days or something like that.
Right.
But yeah. So here we are. We're back. We're back for another session.
Yay, another session.
Rise of TIamat. You guys are in the tomb of Tyranous. And you're almost, looks like possibly near the end of the tomb. But you were, but just to recap, you guys were following the trail of Faerun the White, who was the White Worm Speaker. You were sent here after the council in Waterdeep. You had one of the things is they wanted to follow him because he was trying to find the mask, and you guys were following him and tracked him into this tomb. You also found out from speaking to like a ghost that was in here, that was a servant, and some other stuff that he was looking to use the pool, a divination pool, to try to scry where the mask potentially is at. And along the way, you've ran into some Wanti who have also infested this temple and kind of made part of it their own. And that's where you guys are at now. Anything else you guys remember that you want to add?
Are we actively in combat? I don't remember.
No, you guys went. You guys
No,
went
we're
back into that prison room and just took a short rest. And it looked like everyone clicked it except Arcane, but I think Arcane didn't have to. That's why you probably didn't click it. I remember.
Yeah, you didn't get
Yeah,
hit
we're
because
like-
you're
we're like
smart
two
and stay
doorways
back.
away from we're like two doorways
Like he
away
always
from
is.
the room with the shiny things.
Shiny things.
Shiny things?
I want to see the shiny things.
And that's where you guys are
We saw
at.
the shiny
So we
things
will switch the screen over to the map on the stream. And yeah, this is where we picked up. So you guys took a short rest. So it's been about an hour. It's been kind of quiet in here. You've kind of been hearing through the door the guttural language of Wanti, but not surprising, you guys have been everywhere. Once you went to that secret room after Tyranous opened that door for you, it's been just packed Wanti and lizard folk everywhere. And that's where you guys were at.
I thought it was Didarius.
Tyranous, whatever.
I legitimately don't know.
His name
There's
is
no
that
pronunciation in the manual, so
bitch. His name is that bitch.
Diddy
Yeah.
Kong.
Diddy Kong.
Diddy
Yeah,
Kong.
I like Diddy Kong better. Cool. Well, I feel a little better for having rested. Should we go on and see if we can get out of this place?
I'm very, very through being here.
I
During
would like
the
to leave
rest,
as well.
though, I'm gonna cast Find Familiar.
A familiar?
Don't you already have one of them?
It's
No, it
Birdie.
died.
No, he died.
His
Birdie died.
Okay.
We get the
Got burned.
Okay.
It's a snake this time, actually.
Are you,
No,
yeah, are you
keep
changing it, or
It's fine.
are you bringing the owl back?
It's the same. It's the same.
Can you bring it on the map, or do I gotta do it for you?
No, I'm gonna keep him in his little pocket dimension for now.
Oh, okay.
So he's
I
there, but not
summoned
there.
it. Yeah, he doesn't risk getting destroyed.
If I have, so I have my armor that gives me acid resistance, but I have my Drake out that's giving me poison resistance. If I have it that I on my character sheet in Foundry that I have the poison resistance, will it automatically calculate that when it comes to damage?
Not sure. If it doesn't, we will figure it out.
It didn't last
Yeah.
week.
It didn't.
No,
Yeah.
you have to put it on there yourself. Which is no.
Yeah, so I might
Oh,
have
it's
more
changed.
HP. than
You
I
have a
do.
paralyze effect on you, which you no longer need. Let me take that off of you because that was from when you
Oh,
were
right,
fighting.
right. I did shake that off.
And
I was a dum-dum
Faerun has, I
and
believe that's
you-
mage armor, but mage armor lasts for quite a while, doesn't it?
8 hours.
Yeah.
Until a long rest, Baldur's Gate rule.
Cool. Thanik,
Nope.
would you like to go first?
I can go first.
Actually, no. Let's do that. You can go first.
I got this shit, guys. Aldrin walks in. Can't see shit. I don't have a light.
All
I
right.
don't have dark vision.
Oh,
Which way are we
just hold
going?
on.
So, as you guys enter this room, you see snake faces all turn your way. This huge chamber features giant stone statues of serpents along the north and south walls, their mouths open, glittering green flames. You see Wanti huddled along the shadows along the wall. You also see a large Wanti abomination standing front and center, staring at you as you walk in. And in the far back of the room, near the altar carved with a form of a giant open-mouthed cobra, you see the comatose Faerun is beaten and bound, laying on the altar over there. Kind of hidden in the light if you can't see it.
How high is the
Um,
ceilings?
Again, standard. It's a standard temple. It's standard site, 12 feet. And as you walk in, they're just looking at you. You don't see them drawing any weapons. They're just looking at you. carefully.
Tiny's going to hover 10 feet off the ground, so she can still keep
Okay.
the light without being within melee range.
Yeah, good plan.
We're here for that guy.
So it seems everyone is looking for a dwarf. The Wanti abomination says, as she looks at each of you. So she does look down and she says, why are you seeking?
Yeah, some people are paying us to bring him back. I don't know.
Funny, because the dwarf has been begging for his life by promising great wealth to us if he is.
He can make whatever promises that he wishes, and you may hold them to them however you wish. We just simply wish to leave with his body still intact, if you will.
Yeah, you see the other Wanti kind of looking around, and they're not. They seem kind of nervous because they've already fought you guys throughout this whole place, and they don't appear to be wanting to continue to fight. And the abomination kind of looks at them disgustedly and looks back at you. There's a way you can leave. I'm willing to turn over. But I see his soul has been temporarily drawn from the body by our magics. And I don't know if I can trust you, because you have killed many other people. If you promise not to kill any more Wanti, perhaps we can make a deal.
Will they try to attack us? We
Have they,
not.
when you entered this room?
I mean, yeah.
And not
This room. This
but
Well,
room.
not this room,
This
but
room,
every
no.
other room.
Every other
We
room
have
for,
not
like, the last
attacked.
10 rooms. It's been so many rooms with so many attacks.
To be
Right.
fair, we have occupied this now for quite a while. You entered.
Yeah, but you don't there's hospitality. You don't have to just immediately start swinging at people that
The
walk
dwarf
in.
came in here hacking and slashing. We trust no one that just comes in here. So of course we're
Well,
going to
then-
defend our home.
Then trust this, that if you hand over the dwarf, weapons will be sheathed until our exit. We are
Unless you
followed.
attack us first.
Again, I have not ordered my to extend. here before. Our weapons sheath.
And we seem to have an accord. Hand over the dwarf and we shall leave.
With a soul, preferably.
Yeah, I think we probably have questions for him.
You see some of her lieutenants come over here and they're kind of hissing in their Wanti language at each other. Just looking at you.
Is that an actual language in D&D? Is it like one?
I don't believe it is. No, that's why
It is now.
I think they use Abyssal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know that. I know Infernal. I don't know Abyssal.
Do they speak giant?
Well, she's speaking common, obviously, but they're speaking. I will say
No,
just.
well,
to
I just
keep
wanted
it
to
with-
know if I could understand their
Understand it? Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know
because I know
you
like a bajillion other languages.
You went to D&D college and you know like 6 languages. We know.
7. It's 7.
You were that student in college. We know.
Well, I don't understand why Rangers get so many.
Because they don't have anything else.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, soul will be turned to his body once you leave peacefully. And do not touch us or anything else left in here.
Insight check. Is she being for real?
Go ahead and roll.
Where is there? I did so good on that, guys.
It's you're mid ground. You have no sense of deception or truthfulness. It's
I'm
kind
just
of
not
face
used
value.
to snake people.
Yeah.
It's so different from how dragons react. Well, we'll take him and we won't hit anybody else. We won't kill anybody else on our way out.
Fine. Is yours.
Oh, go get him, big boy! I'm gonna slap that on
That's-
the ass.
Yeah, I was in the middle of trying to catch my breath. I will saunter up to the altar to retrieve.
So yeah, she steps aside and you can see Wareham, and he's barely alive, conscious.
Stevie goes up to be, the person that carries him because she is a literal horse.
Oh,
At least while he's in
my
this state,
rescue! The cult
while
would
he's in
not
this state,
leave
I'll
me
put-
behind. Thank you.
Got the wrong people, bud.
Is he tied up?
Yes, he's bound and beaten to near death.
You may not like us here in about an hour or so, but cross that bridge when we
What?
come to it.
But why? What is the meaning of this?
Hey, we're not
Where-
snakes. That's
Where
at
are
least a
you
plus.
taking me?
Gag him, then.
Come on. Do I need to?
I mean, he's tied up and he's laying there. He's
No, I'm
barely-
asking.
he's
I'm
beat-
asking for.
Gotcha.
Since he heard fear, do I need to?
Yes.
Eyeing the dwarf.
I got some thatch.
Right. Let's go. Not too much noise, or we'll give you back to the snakes.
Oh, please, not that. Anything but that.
And
And then I'll proceed past the abominations. And as always, with anything that's that much bigger, just sort of fucking stiff and hard 7, plate armor and everything, and head back to the party and make our way out.
You see the abomination waves a hand, and you hear stone grinding, and a doorway opens up to the south. She's like, "You can exit from here. It's our secret out."
That is probably significantly quicker.
Making our way downtown. There's a door. It's dark here too. Someone lead the way.
Yeah, someone with a light.
and we'll get him on Stevie's back. Just
Oh
wait
no,
for him.
I'm holding him for now.
Why?
He's because he's too limp. He may fall off to either side. So I'm just.
So you go under there, you follow a small tunnel, and it
just
pops
like
out of a
drape
hole
over?
outside
Yeah.
of
Okay.
the.
Oh, I disappeared. I was wondering why I disappeared. I'm like, where did I go?
You're there. You're just behind. You're just behind someone. Everyone's kind of like on top of each other. There you go. And
I don't see the new map.
Back out here again. It's not the same map. It's outside. Just go to the left
Top left.
where you guys started.
Oh, I see. I found me.
I think I turned it on for you
There I
guys.
am.
There should be a button in the left menu that says "Find my token." I think if it's not there, I got to turn it
Yeah,
on.
it does. It's on my screen anyway.
Yeah. So if you don't see your token, you click it and it'll bring you right to your token.
Maybe. So I told you guys I could be useful.
I see it. Cool.
You've actually been very useful. How did you learn to throw your teeth that accurately?
Yeah, well, you see, I actually was able to. I used a lot of tobacco when I was alive, and I got really good at spitting into a pot from a distance.
Huh.
I don't know what that's like at all.
Each of you feel a glow in wherever, if you were wearing it or had it in your pouches or anything. And the pendants that they gave you to get the water deep, the rubies, are now glowing once again.
Well, I think that's our signal to push the little gem and go back.
Are we supposed to be dropping him off so quick, or should we not ask some questions of our own before we turn him over?
I just
I think
wanna.
we should.
I just wanna go somewhere that doesn't have snake people.
There's no snake people around.
They're inside the ruins.
Aldrin will disguise self to
Fine.
look like a snake person right now.
Aldrin, cut it out.
Why would I do that? I can't do that shit too long.
The dwarf is just listening to you all, guys. He's like bleeding. He's like, I have lots of wealth I can give you. I pay you anything. Just let me
No,
go.
we just want answers. We want answers.
Answers of what?
I believe you know something or another about what particular dragon mask. Is that correct?
And the cult's goings on.
Oh, yeah. Yes, the white dragon mask. Unfortunately, I lost it. I only tell you this to please just don't hurt me further or release me. Well, something. But either way,
First,
yes, I did see it in the pool.
Tiny, do you have
And-
Zone of Truth prepared?
Luckily-
Yes, I do.
Luckily for the cult, not for me, but for the cult, that
Pass
it
it on.
has.
Hold
Been
on
found.
a second, Lug. I think we're about to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay.
Can he finish saying what he's saying?
No. we want to stop him to make sure that we don't miss any of his bullshit.
Hold on.
I shoved some thatch in his mouth to shut him up.
And make sure you fail this save so we know you're telling the truth.
Wow, you're fucking hilarious. Make sure you fail this so we know you. Don't.
Well, because Tiny can tell. She can tell if you failed it. If you let the spell happen.
There
or
you
not.
go. It's right there. He succeeds. Got a 30.
Jesus.
Yeah, but he can choose to fail, and if he chooses to resist it, then Tiny will.
Yeah,
know.
no, he sees the cast being cast because he's a magic user too, and he's like, confound it! I was telling you the truth anyway. So he does.
So then he
There's no
chooses
way
to
for
fail.
us
yes,
to
chooses
know.
to fail. Yes, just so you
He
believe
does
him.
choose to fail. Okay.
Unnecessary, but yes, as I said, luckily for the cult, not so lucky for me, for I'm sure I will have to hear about it. The mask has been found and has been reclaimed by the cult and is presently at the Well of Dragons. We are one step closer. Calling Tiamat from the Nine Hells.
So really, there was no point in saving you at all.
What? What do you mean? What?
You were supposed to have the white dragon mask, and here you are without
I
it.
was looking for it. Jesus,
No,
it's ridiculous.
he didn't have it.
You were looking
Well-
for it,
We
and
were
it got
aware that
stolen.
he lost it. We wanted to know details as to where it was taken, by whom, gesturing to
And we
Aldrin.
know now that it's at the Well of the Dragon. Can I do a history check on that? Stevie knows
yeah, you
anything
can, but I
about
think
Wellow
I think you
Dragons?
guys were explained all this when they did the
Oh.
various council meetings at the beginning too. What the cult was doing, that they were looking to, or did
Oh.
I don't know? Maybe I haven't brought up Well of Dragons.
Is
I don't know
Will
if I
the Dragon
brought-
Mask at the same spot? Because I know we had 2 paths we could go. There's that one for like the Draco one or something.
No,
like
no, you weren't going to the Well of Dragons. Is where they got to go to raise
To summon Tiamat.
Right.
that? Well, let's go there.
We should probably give him over to the Harpers.
Or
Oh.
you can give them over to me.
No.
What are you gonna do with them?
We'll get information. We got ways. Much more efficient.
You are the Gentarum, because I want you to stay with us. You are
but
very
you would-
useful.
But you can do a whatever your dragon stuff is, Mickey. That we did. Do we usually do nature, or I forgot what we did, because this does involve dragons.
I think nature was what was because
I think that's what we
my
defaulted
ranger
to.
bullshit.
Yeah, because there was no
Uh,
actual skill roll for.
But like, do the people we're working with know where the Well of Dragons is?
Where doesn't necessarily mean. I mean, where and what it is. I mean, it depends on what
Did they tell us what it is? You seem to
See, I'm having trouble remembering. I swear that it was brought up at some point.
They very
I
well
think it
could have
was.
been.
But the fact that I don't remember it, if it really was, I'm guessing it really, if anything, it may have been mentioned in passing and it wasn't really
Yeah.
scrutinized.
Well, I'm gonna do a nature check to see if I know anything more about other than like just having heard it in passing. That's a 14.
Yeah.
If
Okay,
it's
so
dragon
yeah.
related, you have advantage because you're a ranger.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Forgot
So
to
roll
hit
it
the
again, too.
advantage thing.
There you go, nat 20.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So as he's speaking, you hear this word, Well of Dragons, and through your extensive talks with Xeraxes and other dragons and stuff like that.
All that
it
pillow
does-
talk.
does spark a memory of some of your learnings. You know that it's the name of the fortress built within a dormant volcano that once served as an ancient dragon grave.
Pleasant.
It originally served as a location, or it serves as a location. No, I can't. Not this. This you won't. Oh yeah. This is ancient history. So originally, it served when the cult was early on, because they still had that philosophy of making Dracoliches. So originally, it served as a location where cultists would facilitate dragons' transformations to Dracoliches.
Okay. That's pleasant sounding.
Yeah, and you do know that the ritual they're gonna that everyone has been discussing, that the ritual they plan on doing, and what Faerun said is going to be done there to summon Tiamat from the Nine Hells.
Cool. So, do you really think it's a smart idea to raise Tiamat from the Nine Hells?
She is our queen, of course. We will be rewarded highly in her new order on this world.
Do you really think she's not just gonna kill you right off the bat as soon as she gets onto the material plane?
We are her loyal followers, and we will do anything for her. We will be rewarded. He
will die for her, is what's gonna happen.
Stephen L. It just simply means that he
Boss.
is, despite his rank and status, the same amount of delusional as the rest of them. We should either
Yeah.
treat him as we've treated cult members in the past, or as these pendants are currently ringing us at the moment, we can drop him off because he is of greater rank, I suppose.
They may be able to get some more
Do we
information
need
from
to bring
him.
him back, or can we kill him?
I mean, I would have so much more fun ending his miserable life right now, but at the end of the day, we were tasked with finding him and, if at all possible, bringing him back.
Yeah.
Fine.
Maybe you can
I
convince
told you
him
all I know. You don't have to
positively.
bring me anywhere. Just let me go. I will give you riches. I will reward you. There's no need to bring me to
Oh,
Harpers of all
Can I
things. It's not necessary.
search his person for any, I don't know, valuables?
Gold.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. He's bound, so you don't even have to do a skill check. Just rummage through him.
All right then. I search him.
Well, he's
Body count.
Yeah. Other than his torn and ripped clothing in his bruised and beaten body. He has nothing on him because whatever he had to want to have stripped him of everything.
So before we go any further, one thing Aldrin will do after this dude's just like begging for his life, Aldrin's just gonna rip his face off, fully exposing his skull, grab him by the back of the head, get like an inch within his face. You will serve your purpose, and then I will find you, and I will kill you. And I want to roll intimidation because
Doing some Ghost Rider shit here.
Oh yeah, and
or Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, for sure. Aldrin hates cultists. I am holding true to this.
Yeah. He breaks down into a blubbering mass, whimpering, "Please, please, no, no!"
Now he's
Tiamat,
just
save me!
getting louder, Aldrin. Come on. At least you could have told him to be quiet.
I want him dead. Simple as that.
He will be eventually.
You see Aldrin just like awkwardly stitching his face back on.
Well, now let's get back and tell him what we found, and then go find what's her face that knows things about the Drakhorn.
Sounds like as good a plan as any. Take the pen out.
Okay, so
Back
everybody
in
pops
old
it.
man form.
Whoever's holding on to Faerun, he comes with you. As you.
I would have grabbed my Drake too, because I don't think my Drake has a.
Yeah,
thing.
we're going to a splash screen, so the Drake doesn't necessarily have to come right now. But,
Yep.
yeah.
Aldrin is back in old man form.
You push the
And
buttons,
he's-
and a bright glow surrounds
Bubble. Turn the lights off.
you. A bright glow forms around you. Everything starts to shift and shimmer. You feel a little raising in your stomach, like when you're falling. And as it starts to clear, you see yourself start to appear in a familiar place in the Lord's Palace teleport circle, where you arrived when you had the first meeting. Now, come on. And so as you appear, and as the bright light starts to fade, you see you're in this room here, and you do see before you. You see a familiar face of Sir Estival, and he's accompanied with a woman who seems to have a noble bearing about her, and she's wearing trappings of Waterdeep. As you arrive, and as he sees you pop in and. So as you materialize in Waterdeep, you see him there, and he reaches out to you. "Oh, seems like you have found Faerun. This is wonderful news."
Yes, it was I. I did all the work. I found Faerun.
Yeah, it was all his fault.
I mean, he did do a lot, to be fair.
Oh, at least we're one step closer. Did you find the White Dragon Mask?
Apparently, the cult has recovered it.
That
He
is
saw it in
not
the divination pool.
good news at all.
No, I didn't think so.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have much time to discuss this. I would have rather have seen the dwarf dead, but it is what it is. But I'm here. We knew we called you. We'd been waiting for a day or so, but apparently you guys got here a little time after I found Faerun. So the information I had, sounding the Drakhorn apparently has set everyone even more on edge since the first council meeting. Please, forgive me. This is Dara Silmerhelve of Waterdeep. The information I had about the possible location of the horn and the missing Makat the Crimson comes from her. He kind of nods at Dara. He motions for her to forward. She kind of steps forward, very firm look on her face, and she looks at each of you. She's like, "I will be brief. There's little time for introductions. The Sea of Moving Ice was the last known location of the Drakhorn. No one can pinpoint its present location from the sound or even verify with certainty that the relic is still in the Northern Sea, but the search must start there. The one person who could tell us more is a tiefling sorcerer called Makath the Crimson. No one alive knows more about the Drakhorn than her, but the Arcane Brotherhood, of which she is also a member, and they haven't seen her for 3 years now. She was investigating the sea-moving ice when she disappeared. Makath reported her progress to the host tower by way of sending spells. Her last report spoke of seeing ice hunters paddling their sealskin boats towards a huge iceberg, flattening like a plateau across the surface, but ringed with ice peaks. She had intended to follow the ice hunters and investigate the iceberg, but after that, no more reports came. Attempts to find her using scrying and other magical means located only her ship, adrift and heavily damaged. Some of the ship's crew were seen dead, but no signs that the tiefling sorcerer was ever found, which brings us to an even more disturbing fact. The white dragon Oranthor haunts the sea of moving ice like an avenging wind. Personifying the brutality and savagery of his kind, Oranthor... let me pronounce this right. Arathator.
Didn't we already kill a white dragon?
No, that was a different white dragon.
I know. In general,
Yeah.
a white dragon.
They're multiplying!
Arathator is a solid ally of the Cult of the Dragon and can be counted on to be present at the Well of Dragons when Tiamat makes her triumphant return from the Nine Hells. Arathator's chief lair is beneath a remote peak known as Lone Fang Mountain, but he maintains a number of smaller lairs among the icebergs that drift with the seasonal tides and the sea-moving ice, which can explain the difficulty finding Makath via magical means. The lair of a dragon as powerful as Arathator has no doubt protected against scrying magic. But if Makath is alive, in addition to the lore she can share regarding the Drakhorn, the Arcane Brotherhood would be most grateful to have her back, as well as this council. First of all, nods and looks at you as well, and he's like, the sea-moving ice is far to the north. However, I have secured passage aboard a longship vessel well-equipped to navigate the cold and iceberg-filled waters. The Frost Skimmer, run by Captain Larusta. I will also equip you all with cold weather gear you need to travel in the icy wastes. It will take a better part of 4 days to reach the sea-moving ice by boat, and once there, who knows how much time it will take. The going is slower in icy waters, as well as searching multiple, if not several, ice flows and bergs along the way. That is all the information we have for you, if you choose to aid us and head that way.
Can we like sleep here tonight though? I'm
Oh, of
tired.
course.
I
Please
need,
rest
I
up.
need a
There's-
rest.
I can speak to the Captain Larusta and prepare to leave in the morning.
Oh, good. I need to not sleep on a ship tonight. Yeah.
Sleep does sound good.
Yeah.
Please, and there will be rooms easily prepared for you. I'm sure the Lord of Neverember will set up rooms for you easily. So, you call some servants over, and they'll take you to whatever chambers you need. You'll be housed in for the night.
Thank you.
And it is only about 3:30 in the afternoon at this point, so you guys can.
Right, so we're not going right to sleep, but
Yeah, but I don't have a
resting.
map for where you're going around here. You're just chilling out.
Just hanging. Just
Yeah,
vibing.
I wasn't. I wanted to get a long rest in before going anywhere.
Yeah, of course. But if you guys want to talk or role play some more while you're here, feel free, obviously.
Is Jam not around?
Who are you asking?
I would be asking like the guys in front of me.
Sir Istaval?
Yes, sir.
He turns around. He's like, no, the Zentarum apparently have called her back. So she is not present.
Okay.
Abandoned by your comrades.
I'm so lonely, guys.
You can stay with us.
Yes.
We were assuming you would, anyways. So.
I'll sleep in my own room. I ain't sleeping with y'all.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
no!
just,
If you're under any sort of false pretenses that we share rooms on purpose, you're sorely mistaken.
I mean,
only when necessary.
I kind of do, but that's because
Well,
I
but you
like
go
sleeping-
tiny. It doesn't count. You take up hardly any space.
You're 3 inches
I like
tall.
sleeping with Stevie.
Yeah, no,
Some
because
enjoy
you
sleeping
just
as
sleep
well,
right
but
here,
but
and you
for
take up about
normal-sized
this
people,
much space.
For normal-sized people, sleeping in the same room as a half horse it becomes very messy very quickly.
She's not messy.
Here's a question: how do you poop?
Like, how do you poop? In
I
a
mean,
bathroom.
I don't actually. That's the fun thing.
Fun
Is
fact.
that part of your condition? Or is it just old man constipation?
I mean, there's a distinct line that I can't find anymore. Like, there's that line where, things happen where I can't, and then before I couldn't either. So it's like,
I understand. I'm not as old as some, but in my age, passing has become more difficult.
I hear fiber helps a lot with that.
I do my best. It just doesn't seem to manage it.
There's no magical store that makes this stuff that has raisins in it. I hear it helps.
Prunes. Prunes, I've heard.
I don't believe I've ever had a prune before.
I don't know. I've never tried it. I don't usually have problems with that. Still relatively young for a centaur.
Let's see if I can't find some prunes.
And then sorry, Bryce, continue.
I was gonna say, this session, we're hunting for prunes, guys.
Actually,
it's still within 24 hours. Can I roll investigation with advantage still?
actually, fun fact: cherries are a better laxative than prunes.
How do you know that, little one?
So I like eating cherries a lot.
You shit yourself a lot too, don't you?
Well, we haven't had to put a diaper on her in a while.
In a while.
That's actually really funny. I've had to clean some strange, mysterious brown spots from my pauldrons. I didn't realize that actually could have been you.
Fun fact.
Clearly not as fun as it would be if they went to my pauldrons. I finally prunes with a 10.
Or cherries.
Well, now I'm afraid of cherries. There's a very big difference between a Goliath turd and a tiny turd.
Then it just shits on someone's lawn. Fucking.
Fun fact, it's true. Look it up.
I believe you.
Just give you,
I believe you.
give you guys the world map so you kind of see where you're going. You're down there in Waterdeep. You got a little banner, and if you scroll all the way up to the north, along the coast, you'll see a moving ice at the very top of the map. That's where you're going to be traveling by boat.
That's really far up.
Yeah.
It won't take us too long. Like what? 2
Where are we
days
in
to
now?
travel?
He said it's about 4 days to get by boat. It should actually be a week.
Can we
not
be
4 days.
pirates?
It'll be a week to get to the sea moving ice, and once you're in the sea moving ice, that's when it slows down. It's like an icebreaker going through all these icebergs and everything once you get up there.
I don't think we have time to be pirates. I
4
also
days of being
I
pirates.
don't think I would be down to be a pirate. That's not really my vibe.
We could be pirates for 4 days. 5.
Yeah.
That's 4 or 5 days too many. I've slain enough pirates to know that's not a lifestyle that I would enjoy.
Yo,
Is all you-
yo, yo.
What's that?
Is all you do kill people?
No, most of the time I've at least for the last 25 or so years, I've spent more of it protecting people. Just so happens that protecting people has meant killing people here recently.
You know what? When this is all over, you should really try your hand at farming. Use those muscles for something good. Build something.
You know, I've considered the concept of settling down. I just don't really know what that looks like. Perhaps farming is on the cards for me.
Here, come here. And I'm gonna reach into my thatch and pull out just a whole bunch of corn kernels. Use this to start.
Oh, you're just giving this to me, despite the fact that we have dragons to fight. Won't this ruin them?
No, just keep a hold of them. They'll be fine.
We'll most certainly try. Obviously, the next red dragon that we fight will have a bag full of popcorn.
Corn kernels, not those kind. It's not popcorn.
I'm tempted to say, what's the difference, just to see Bryce's head turn all the way around.
You know what? Here in the Midwest, there's multiple types of corn. You got your regular corn for feeding livestock and cattle. Then you got your sweet corn. That's what you have this
I
time
regret
of year.
everything.
Then you got your popcorn kernels. Those are much more used in popcorn. That's why it pops. Then there's that colored
Popcorn kernels are also like corn kernels that have been dried.
Then you got your maize, which is a much more colorful.
Jesus Christ.
The fact that I know that by heart disturbs me even.
That's my last name.
Funny.
Yeah. So I mean, the shenanigans regarding trying to find prunes aside, we would rest up and, hop on the
Oh,
ship.
by the way, I forgot to mention this. If you guys want to take a moment now, we can take an intermission now, and you can do it during the intermission. You guys level up after the two.
Level 9!
Yeah. It's worked out so great that it's like almost every time there's a level up, it's always happened at the end
The end
of a session.
This time did not.
It happened in
We
it
should have
happened
just fucking
not even
carried
the
through last session. It would have been fine.
yeah.
I would
Well,
say
you guys are all saying we're gonna fight, and I'm like, not necessarily. but
We stopped
I didn't want to
snake.
say that because I didn't want
The
him.
history of the team, a fight would have been usually inevitable.
I
Towards the end of the
tried
night,
to
fights
get us
happen.
out of some.
Me too.
I didn't.
So I'll say
I mean,
this. So
that's
if you guys
the
want to,
instigators.
we can take an intermission, and you guys
Yeah.
can level up your characters.
I
take a
don't think
pee
I
or
get
whatever,
very
and
many
and then,
things at level 9,
we'll-
so
we'll come back.
Yeah, me either. I
after
don't
that.
really get much.
So
Do we need
anyone
to,
watching?
Do we need to do that in what?
I was gonna say I only got one thing I would say Aldrin would do before the end of the night. When no one's around when he's at night, he'd pull out that fucking arcane grimoire he has, and he would send a message to Gem Silver, just updating her on what's going on. Because I have sent it.
I will. Yeah, if there's a response, I'll tell you that when we come back from an
Counts
intermission.
as-
Dope.
But yeah, so we'll take this intermission. Anyone watching? We're doing it, let them level up and stuff, and then when we come back, we'll pick up from there. So we'll be back. we're back. And we're back. So yeah, so before you guys leveled up, so you're gonna, you guys will be all set to go. But prior to that, Faerun did walk around the streets of Waterdeep, trying to sell those rubies he found in some items, and he made quite a bit of gold. And you came back, and I believe you shared it with your compatriots.
Yes. Yes. I mean, yeah, they helped, so they get some.
Oh, it's not the DM asking. It's you need to tell them. You're giving them money.
They were there.
We already did it off the screen.
No. That was just the structure. That was just them adding it physically to their sheets. That was the players. Characters, however.
Oh, we went. There's places to buy things. I'm gonna go see if I can buy more diamonds.
Holy
No.
shit, you have
I just
so many
allowed him
spells.
to sell stuff. I just allowed him to sell
I
stuff
do have a lot of spells.
off screen. It wasn't
We'll
a
have time
whole
next time we're in the city.
shopping situation.
I want to go shopping. Let's
Also,
go shopping.
I'm pretty sure there's like a diamond shortage or something. Didn't you already buy all the diamonds in Faerun?
I want more diamonds. Just
You've
in case
given
you
me
guys get sick.
You've given me
You'll have
more
to go to a
gold.
mine.
You've given me more gold I've ever held in my hands. And Aldrin's gonna give just Faerun the biggest hug.
I will teleport away from the hug.
I will counterspell it because I still have spell slots.
It's not a spell. It is a shadow set, a blessing from a certain queen.
You're no fun. Oh, okay. I understand. No one likes the old guy.
You didn't ask.
No,
for
no, they
consent.
don't.
You have to ask first.
Consent. In this day
so
and
yeah.
age, old man, we have consent.
Well,
So
I'm
Faerun hands you
sorry
out
to
all the
keep up.
gold.
So
Faerun hands
is
out
it
all the
an-
gold, and
I'm
I
assuming
pause
it's
and I
a day?
wait to see if anyone's going to keep going. No, I'm going to tell you when it's a new day. We're not
Oh.
there right now. We're settling business. This is
Where do
before
we
you
get
guys
to
figure.
stay? Are they providing accommodation?
Yeah, they provided rooms inside the palace for you guys.
Ooh, fancy room.
I hate to be that person, but my amulet didn't do the shit it's supposed to do when you re-imported again.
You're not supposed to.
My amulet of health.
Yeah, but I didn't export or import items. Whatever was on you should have stayed there.
Yeah, I don't know why, but my HP is back down to 67, which is not what it should be.
Is it equipped? Because it may have unequipped itself as you export and import.
It's equipped.
The amulet of health just fucks.
It says it's equipped.
It seems to be always
Try
this one thing.
unequipping it and re-equipping it.
Yeah, I just did.
Have you
And
turned
it
it off
did
and on again?
nothing. Don't you use my spells against me.
Don't you have to just manually do it? Change your max.
I equip it and I unequip it, and it changes it changes my con in the wrong direction. When
Okay,
it's
when
unequipped,
Yeah.
when it's unequipped, my con is 13.
This
When
is why
it's
this
equipped-
happens at the end of sessions.
Yeah, exactly.
Because VTTs are motherfuckers.
Okay, let me see if I have it in here. When I fix this, I'm going to add it into the item sheet on here, so that way, if it happens again, I can just put it on you. Damn it, and not have just give it to you, not have to do that. All right, let me see here. Effects, Constitution, upgrade, add. See if that does it.
I love how everyone has so many hit points and then there's here.
Are we still adding?
I'm trying to figure it out, yeah. I don't remember what I did before to make it work.
Can we just, for now, manually change your
Yeah.
con to 19?
Yeah. Oh, it is 19. It did work. Your constitution is 19 now. So whatever I did worked.
The question is, are the hit points right? Because that doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
I
it
was
didn't change
muted.
hit
The
points.
HP is wrong. The HP is still wrong. Bryce, adding. So I was at +1 for my con. Wait, at
So
13.
So you're
I was
level
at
9.
13.
So 7 times 8 plus 10.
Sorry, what? So it increased my con from 13 to 19. How much more does that give me?
Oh, man, where's the calculator?
I mean, you could always test it in D&D Beyond. Just add the amulet in D&D Beyond and see what it does.
Oh yeah, get the number from D&D Beyond and then just put it over. That's the easiest thing we can do here.
Mhm.
What am I trying to
No,
do?
I won't even import it. I'll just manually change it. Or if that's the case.
Yeah, because the second you attune that...
Because it's on and did change your con score. Her con score is 19. So
Yeah, it just didn't change HP.
94.
There, fucking Jesus.
okay.
Anik, how many HP do you have? You're muted,
In
by the way.
Forge,
How much HP does Anik have?
85.
I have 94.
None
No,
of the
it's
magic
how much
items
I
be as
have.
cool as me. Good on you.
Just wondering why it's not calculating the.
I don't know. I don't care to
HP.
figure it out right now.
I think it's because you've got the tough feat, right? So your like HP is already increased by a shit ton.
Did I take hate? Did
and
I
you-
take tough?
No, you don't have tough.
I don't think I
I
took
thought
tough.
you did.
I
No, you
usually do, but not in.
You have Aberrant Dragon Mark and you have Gift from the Talc Dragon. You don't
Yeah,
have
I didn't take tough. Surprisingly enough, I usually do.
But yeah, I would suggest that it's probably because if you didn't have it equipped on D&D Beyond when the import went through, that's probably what affected it.
Well, we're fixed, guys.
We're good.
Yay, let's start.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
but now, like, I went in there just to check it. I equipped it and unequipped it, and it stayed at 67. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this, but anyway.
We are gods now, guys.
Not
But
all
I'm
of
really
us.
level 9.
I mean, we're getting to the
Oh,
point
because
where
it's not
we're
a
getting some
tomb.
fun
That's
stuff.
why. There we go. 94. All right.
Level
and now it
10's
just
cool.
changed. Or did you change it, Stevie? Did you change it in?
I changed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I changed it in Foundry.
Level 10's better.
Okay. All right. So now that we got that fixed.
Let's just go to level 14. We can do it, right?
we
Let's
got
just
that
go straight
fixed.
to 20, guys.
As you guys head to your room, Aldrin heads to his own, and he feels his sending stone start to vibrate in his pouch. And he's alone, so none of you hear any conversation.
Aldrin will answer.
So, you made it back alive, huh?
Yeah, I made it. You got the messages, I take it.
Yeah, of course I got the message.
So, we're on our way. I'm sticking with the group. They trust me now.
So where did you guys go to find Faerun?
Faerun was found. Insert location name here because Bryce is stupid, but Aldrin remembers.
Tomb of Didarius.
The Tomb of Didarius.
Ooh. So how much loot did you get? You know the Zentarum values that gold, buddy.
I know. And I value that gem that I haven't got yet.
Yeah, we'll talk about the gem once you hold up your end as being a member of the Zentarum. So how much loot did you get for the group?
I was able to get 600 of it up front.
Up front?
So
what does that mean?
Yeah, I got 600 gold.
Okay.
In gems.
You guys splitting this or something?
Yeah, you expect me to be able to fight off all those fuckers? They're fucking
You're fucking
insane.
right I do!
You try and fight all three of them at once.
Alright,
The big one cleaved the guy in
you
half.
found Faerun, so you got the white dragon mask for his back, right?
Next thing. Yeah, they don't have it. It's at insert other location.
What?
The Dragon Well.
Yeah, oh my god. We took it so they didn't go there.
You took it and then lost it. Whose fault is that?
Hey, I stole it. Once it got in other people's hands and it got taken back again, that's beyond my purview. All right, well, listen, we'll work on getting you that gem, but I need to see a little more results before we get any further with this.
God, you're a slave driver these days. I'm working it.
All right, so 600, we'll say 60-40. So put the 60 in the coffers over there in Waterdeep. They'll send it over to us.
Well, given I've got the trust of the guys on the front line, 50-50 seems more fair. I will roll.
You didn't get the mask. You didn't get the mask. And you split the loot 5 ways.
So you're not gonna let me roll persuasion?
Yeah, no, go ahead. I was
Nope.
letting her say what she was
Okay.
going to say before you do it.
Oh, cool. I got it. Cool.
Oh yeah,
game
now I gotta
paused,
pull
by the
up
way.
Jam now because she actually has stats. Let me find.
Game is paused. So
Oh yeah.
good news, guys. I actually didn't take persuasion, so
Yeah.
I mean it's not horrible.
Ooh, just barely don't get it. He's like, nice try. I mean, you're learning. I would have did a little better with that, but listen,
Hey, you
I'll
can't
tell you
teach an
this. I'll tell you this. I got a bead on a gem. Okay, I got a bead on a gem, and it's a pretty good chance we're gonna get it, but it's not gonna get in your hands until I see a little more results from you.
Fine.
All right. Well, let me know what's going on. Where are you guys headed next?
We are heading to
See you in moving
Rise
ice.
of- See you moving ice.
Macath.
We're going.
Okay. All right. Just let me know what's going on. Don't die out there, and let me know what's happening.
Old wound still not healed. I'm still dead.
Don't extra die. I don't know what the fuck you undead called. Don't disincorporate. I don't know. Don't lose your stuff and this zone shut off.
God, God, that woman's a bitch. And I'm gonna shove the sending stone back into my thatch.
You keep saying thatch, and I keep hearing different
Snatch.
Of course you would.
That's what happens in
All
my
right.
brain. I'm
So,
sorry.
I was actually planning to come accost Aldrin, but now it just seems like the most ridiculous time to berate him.
No, you should still definitely do it. That's amazing.
No, I mean I can.
Do it.
I was just gonna. Faerun will just, because we're in separate rooms. Yeah, we'll just go up to his room and knock on the door.
The door.
This can be
creaks
before
open.
or after your conversation.
Oh, Aldrin opens the door, leaning on his cane. Faerun, I'm sorry about the hug earlier. I didn't mean it.
No, it's fine. I'm just here to talk about, magic stuff from one book reader to another.
Well, I am quite gifted.
Rolling my eyes.
Well, come take some wisdom from an elder.
That's what I wanted to ask you about. Like, you said you were a farmer before.
Yeah.
Before you died.
Yeah.
So you must only be new to magic.
Yeah.
Do you know where you woke up? Where you were brought back?
In a burned field where they burned my crops.
So you woke up in your old body.
I woke up where I died.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I kind of died. What they did with the body after that, I'm not too sure. Don't want to think about that bit too much.
Okay. And how did you come to use magic?
Well, you see, when I was walking through town, everyone was freaking out. Oh, there's a skeleton! Ah, kill it! And I ran away, and then eventually, I thought really hard about it, and then I looked like someone else.
So you just did it?
Yeah.
No one taught you or anything?
I've just been kind of winging it.
Where'd you get the book from?
The book? Well, you see, that was the funny thing. I woke up in, the scarecrow has a bunch of bones. There's that, green gem, and he opens his chest, and you see the exposed ribcage. And, yeah, it was right here. And then you're going to see the book where he keeps it as well, too. Yeah, it was just all fucking in there when I woke up.
Alright. So the book, the gem, your magic, just amazingly, you can do it after years of farming.
I remember I was really pissed when I died. Something in my head saying, hey, we can help you, cool. And then, yeah, I woke up.
Okay, so divine intervention then.
Maybe. I don't fucking know. As you said,
Do you get any, do you still hear the random voices?
No. I haven't heard it since.
Okay. Do you
All I
remember
know
much
is-
about your old life?
Oh, I remember everything. I remember my toddler years. Growing up, my dad always used to tell me, if I don't listen, go pick your switch. I grew up in that household, learning the ways of the crops. Grew up in Greenest my whole life, and then I realized I never wanted kids, so I lived my own life.
What about friends? Have you seen anyone since you've come back?
I mean, we had a group circle of different farmers who they all talk to each other, but they always kind of leave me out, saying I was irritable, cranky, scared off the kids.
That's not much has changed then.
I
Get
didn't
off my
die.
lawn!
Who the fuck said that?
Are you hearing voices again?
Maybe. I just had flashbacks of kids on my lawn.
Do you ever get urges to do something that you feel compelled to?
Well, when I see cultists, I really want them dead.
I mean, that's fair, that's fair.
Kind of
Just-
normal.
Just trying to make sure, you came back mostly intact and without someone puppeting your strings. There's a lot of necromancers out there.
Yeah. I've heard that term thrown around hey, you're a skeleton for a necromancer. Ah, yeah, scary. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Well,
I am free
the
will,
undead don't generally walk around by themselves.
don't they?
Generally, there's magic involved.
As I was saying, so far, there's a lot of fucking zombies in that Mirror of the Dead.
Yeah, but magic. They don't just come back from themselves.
But tell me about you. Where did you learn your magic from? You look like you're posh.
Where'd you get that
Oh,
hat?
Yeah, did you fuck a bard to get that hat?
No, actually, I bought it, with money while I was working for Candlekeep. Because
Actually, you bought
I
that with the money you
discovered-
got from Bleathus's castle.
I mean, there's no evidence that this specific money from there went to that. Because realistically, I spent it all on ink. But no, I was testing a theory that if you look like someone useless, like a bard, you'll be less inclined to being a threat and not get attacked as much. So that's why I don't look much like a wizard anymore and more like a bard.
I've seen you hurt.
And so far, the
bards.
Oh, birds are just useless. Anyway, it seems to be working. I seem to be pretty fine. The only real damage we took was, the trap. But I'm blaming that on Thanik, so it's fine.
Yeah, that thing was fucking rough.
I thought it would feel like a welcomed hug for you, one bone to another.
Okay, first off, I wasn't always
That's
undead.
racist.
First off, it's not racist. I'm not a race. I'm just dead. That's different.
I'm not even here. I'm just.
I know. Shut up, voices in my head. Okay, maybe I do hear voices. I don't know if they're something bigger or if it's just psychosis at this point.
But anyway, no, I've studied a few places. Strixhaven is where I spend most of my years.
I'm gonna act like I know what that is because it makes me look cool, but I said that out loud. God damn it.
That's fine. If you ever need help with magic, just let me know. I just thought I'd pick what's left of your brain anyway.
You're assuming there's nothing there?
Unless
Would
I
you
can
care
see
to
it
take
for
a look?
myself.
And I'm gonna take my head off and hand it over to him.
Is it in human form or?
No,
skeleton
no,
form?
no. It keep in mind the illusion of Aldrin's head is still there, but then he just pulls a skull out of the illusion.
Fair enough. And what's
And then
in
when he talks, both mouths are moving.
I'm gonna. Ooh, should I drop something in there? No, I wouldn't be bringing my entire pack with me, so I would just casually drop some alchemist fire in your skull. No.
Dude, I'd
Next
literally be
time.
Scorpion.
It's more so you can spit it out at the right time. Well, it's empty, so.
Well, that's unfortunate. Can I have my head back?
Well, I mean, if it works, it works. One warning from one new guy to the other. These guys love to kill pretty much anything they see, from what my experience, and they will set off pretty much all the traps. They don't understand magic either, so
Oh,
just keep
good
that in
news.
mind.
Neither do I, but I can tell you all about crops and then wrong character.
I'm
Then
sure it's
Aldrin's
basically
gonna
the
go
same.
into a fucking 30-minute spiel on just corn.
Nah, I'd leave.
He is,
Honestly.
he is legitimately following you, like that old guy who doesn't know.
Then I would just I'd go into my room and lock the door.
As soon as the door closes, and we'll finish it later, okay? And then he slides a note underneath with some corn seeds in it.
I will collect these corn seeds.
Make a saving throw, I'm kidding.
Bryce, I
Alright,
sent you a
what
message
kind?
on Discord, by the way.
Yeah, I did see it. I was gonna look at it after I got done bullshitting with him.
Yeah. Faerun will meditate on that new information. Corn seeds in an envelope.
Okay, thank you.
And then
Okay,
Aldrin will
so-
sit in the corner staring at a wall for his long rest.
Anybody else? Anything before we move on to the next part? All good?
Stevie passes out early and wakes up late. She's tired.
Okay, so you guys get up the next morning, and Sir Sval takes you over to the docks, and he introduces you to the Frost Skimmer. It's a shallow longboat, kind of like those long, narrow Viking ships that the Vikings would have. And you see the captain there and quite a bit of a crew. He has about 30 men on board. And you guys board on there and you take a nice leisurely ride, 4 days north up the coast. And after 4 days of travel, it starts to get cold. That gear that Istval gave you, keep you warm, helps out as you get up there and you start seeing the water start to turn to icy water. You start seeing icebergs and floating pieces of ice get bigger and bigger as you start to proceed. And at that point, that's when it starts to slow down a little bit. You see them lower the sails and they're using their oars a little bit more to navigate through the ice. It's about midday at this point, 4 days later. You see Captain Larutza, known as Captain Larutza Half-Face, has half of his face is scarred, captaining the boat, and he has his crew all aboard there as well. And did I put you guys on here yet? I don't think I put
I don't
your
see
tokens on here.
anything.
No, I didn't put your tokens on here. Hold on. Oh,
Worth
there's
noting
tokens on
is
here.
that I would have, resummoned Drake as a white Drake so that I get the cold resistance.
Okay. I'm putting you guys right now just for ease at the bottom level, and then you can move up. Drake.
I whip my Drake back and forth. I whip my Drake back and forth.
What is wrong with you?
Lack
Alright,
of Drake.
there you go.
I assume.
Yeah, I don't listen to enough Drake.
So yeah, like I said, so the Frost Screamer is a light long ship, shallow draft. And right now they're using the oars going through the icy waters. And the Captain Rooster is right there on top. He's been relatively quiet, just doing his job, just ferrying you guys up there as you guys make your way. He does impart, he's like, as you guys come up, he's like, obviously we've reached the icy north. We are entering the sea of moving ice. So they told me you're looking for some kind of ice flow, large iceberg that has a plateau. That's apparently what we're looking for.
Also keep an eye out for a ship.
For clarification, she just told you about they found her ship. Everyone dead on it. So you're not looking for the ship? What you're looking
I
for
thought they
is
just
the-
scried the ship. But
they described the
if they
ship and everyone
physically
was
found
dead
it-
on it.
Yeah, but I mean,
if you want to keep an eye out for a ship, sure. But they did tell you that to follow McCath, where her last known location was, heading towards her iceberg. That was had large peaks on the side and then a large plateau in the center. So that's the one thing you're kind of looking for, is different ice flows and following trails and stuff.
Yeah, we're looking for, and Aldrin's gonna like try and minor illusion a rough idea of what he thinks they're looking for based on the description, just to give a visual.
Amazing. He could do the same shit that Mel did.
Yeah, but the difference is Mal's was like very high detail, very corny. This is like an old style picture show.
Yeah.
We don't have PowerPoints. We got a camera reel.
Does it have film grain on it?
Oh yeah, it's got film grain. Like it's foggy. Like you can kind of tell what he's trying to do, but it's really bad. It's all about how you
I'll
play
do
with
one
these guys.
that's like 4K HD, just to show off.
I think mine looks better.
So most of the day passes uneventful as you're flowing through here. You don't see much except floating chunks of ice as you go through, and it gets later in the day. And it's quite late now. It's about 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m. At this point. And a lot of crew, except for a few that are staying upstairs with the captain, starting to head below deck, get some sleep.
Does Tiny try to swim in the frozen water?
No. No, Tiny does not try to swim in frozen water.
She's learning.
Aldrin is up top, standing watch, but not moving.
He's also missing his light source.
I don't have a light source.
Tiny's the only one that does it, and she has her glowing bulbs.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
you know
the
what?
Token?
Yeah. I would say
The
under.
weapons
You know what?
token?
I would say underneath there would be candles going on there. So let me.
No, Aldrin's up top. Just
I'll put
braving the
some
cold.
light sources down there just so it's not dark underneath. So there are some like lanterns hanging underneath, so it's not pitch black. Is everybody else staying above decks? Is anyone going to sleep?
Aldrin stays up deck, just pops a squad on a crate, and again, he just needs to stay immobile for 6 hours, and he's fine.
Yeah, Vanek's above deck until it reaches a normal point in time, since he's not fucked with wipeouts.
Tiny wants
Yeah.
to explore under the... Yeah, she's above deck, too. There's more to
Kieran
explore.
will be keeping an eye on Aldrin.
But yeah, I want my lights. Give me my light. I
Okay.
don't like the dark. And he doesn't like it being dark.
There's moonlight. It's not too dark out here.
I'm blind as shit. I can't see.
Really?
Yeah, it's dark. It's too dark. Tiny needs her light.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Stevie is also above deck.
Where you all may go to sleep at some point, Aldrin will stand the watch.
I don't sleep. I mean, I could technically.
We're getting
You
There's
it.
trance?
incredibly bright light.
So it's getting dark out. It's quite chilly up there. You're still looking out for anything that might appear like an iceberg that you're looking for. And you start to feel the boat jerk, not side to side, like there's something bumping into it and hitting it. And
Well,
it's
that's
mostly coming
probably
from, I don't know, the whole starboard. Port and all the
That
other stuff. It's
side.
coming from that side. I always forget which side is which.
Doesn't matter. I kind of peer over the edge.
Vanek, get on the other side of the boat. You're tipping it.
I've never had that happen before, but I'm willing to see what happens.
From where you were at, Stevie, you don't see anything. But Tiny, you see. First, you hear some shaking, and then you see this gigantic tentacle slap up on the deck, and then another, and you see this giant octopus drag itself onto the edge of the boat.
Of course.
Ah! That doesn't look friendly. I don't know if
It
it's
probably is
friendly.
an attack at will.
Octopus!
It's
The
the
few,
local wildlife. Leave it alone.
The few crew on there, they see what's happening. They're used to this. They've seen this, and they're like, "It won't leave us alone." And we're gonna be starting an encounter.
Can I just shove it back into the water?
Ooh.
I mean, it's quite big. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna be able to just shove it back into water.
Well, maybe if a warlock with repelling blasts, I can push things was here, which there isn't. I didn't take that.
And kind of the way it's up there,
regardless of
it brought up like 4 or 5 of its tentacles aboard and dragged its body up. There's still a few tentacles hanging off the edge of the boat, but it's kind of like hanging, sitting there with like 3/4 of its body on the deck.
Lunga, would you mind putting my Drake behind me in initiative? Thank you.
Yes. I was waiting for everybody to finish
Beep, beep.
rolling.
I actually know this song, so this is a bop.
What's
I did it as a MIDI
Oh,
version.
God.
This was when they were in Ice Hall in Souls of Magic's Dawn.
It's Valhalla Calling. It's a great song.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you have... All right, there we go. Combat begins. Stevie, first initiative.
Hey,
How
guess
the-
what? I rolled at 18. Is how the fuck. I'm gonna let's get off the measurement tool. I'm gonna go right there because Stevie's a horse can go fast.
Yep.
And
Gotta go fast.
try to push him off the boat.
Okay.
I don't know if would that be like a strength, athletics, something.
Yeah, I mean, shove. Yeah, that would be a strength check.
Yeah, shove is athletics versus its athletics or acrobatics, and it just
you go.
replaces one of your attacks.
I did so well.
Multi-shove.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
well
that didn't
enough.
work. That didn't work. All right, we'll do this the hard way. And yeah, smack it around a bit. Actually,
That was
bonus
your action.
action.
Yeah.
Well, so I get 2 attacks per action. And
Well, that's
Bryce
attacks,
says-
but you only get one
the-
action.
Bryce, you said the shove
Yep,
replaces one
yep.
of my attacks
Yep.
or my action.
Oh, attack
So-
to attack.
Yep, so the shove action is basically an attack, so it takes up one of your attacks.
Gotcha.
So if you
Okay.
have multi-attack.
continue.
Am I allowed to bonus action spell cast between 2 attacks?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to smack it with my flail first.
Now watch her smack that on the flail.
And that one.
It's fine.
Dang it. And Zephyr Strike. Zephyr Strike this bitch. And I'm not gonna do that attack because it's yeah. Cool.
You
so
move like the wind.
Exactly.
She's like the wind.
So yeah, I'm doing things. Cool. And then Drake is going to
And those are crew, but you can run through them, so you don't have to worry about.
well, yeah,
Your
but
allies.
I can't end my
Right,
turn
right.
there, so I'm gonna
mean-
go around this way.
You can action dash to get it there.
Also, your Drake can fly, so
I forgot that. Getting him right there though. That's 60 feet.
We
so
gotta
that's
add that because
dash.
he doesn't have. Oh, I guess his speed is the same. Speed
His speed is
40.
30.
I don't know if
His speed is
What's this?
30.
Oh. it says 40 on his sheet.
On whose sheet?
The Drake's.
The one in Oh, it is 40. Whatever. That's where he's staying and they can get there. End my turn.
Hey. Before Tiny takes her turn, Panic and Furion, you hear a rumble behind you and you hear screams as you see
There's another one.
that crew fall into the water and get dragged as another pair of tentacles grabs up on the boat.
Well, looks like we're staying here.
Another one.
Okay, Tiny, your turn.
I am going to. I'm gonna start with this guy that's right here in front of me. I'm gonna thorn whip him.
Pull it more under the boat.
Ugh. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
I can't cast Spiritual Weapon. There we go.
There it is.
And I can put it 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have him flying above here. Okay. And he's going to attack. Ugh.
Oh my god. Can we hit something, guys?
No.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so the crew over here comes running over to help attack the octopus. To protect their boat. And the crew is, each of them has 6 of them in there, so I adjusted their things like it's 6 of them attacking. Just one hit, so I don't have to, like, roll 6 times for them.
Makes sense.
They miss. All of them. Alright, this one, crew. So you see them kind of try to come in, but they're blocked. There's too many of them. So if you guys want assistance from them, we need to help clear out some way for them to... Oh, I might actually, where they're at, they might be able to still attack.
That corner is
Yeah.
in melee range.
Yep, there we go. And they miss badly, too.
We're doing
Right.
great, guys.
Octopus
So good.
time. Yay. Okay. So it's going to tentacle attack Stevie.
Bring it.
Path slams into you with his tentacle, and so you need to do it can grapple you. So you need to do a escape DC, which I guess you can use
Athletics?
athletics. Yeah,
Is it a thing that it's just grappled, or is it a thing
it's
where they have to
yeah.
make a
If
save?
you'll grapple, yeah. It doesn't even say what type. It just says escape DC. So you can use athletic or
Typically that-
athletics.
Typically that means they're grappled on... until they're-
25?
Oh, you know what? You're right. It says if the target. Thank you, Bryce. If the target is a creature, it is grappled until its grapple ends. The target is restrained, and the octopus can't use its tentacles on another target.
Wait, sorry, what? I'm so confused.
So if you get hit
If the
by this
target
kind
is-
of creature... Oh,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
I'm
What
not
are you
gonna-
gonna say, Bryce?
Yeah, I was just going to say, on a creature like this, if you get hit by it, it just grapples you instantly. There's no save. And you have
Gotcha.
to use your-
Can I keep that roll though?
That's an yeah. That's an well. It would have to be on your turn. That's the escape.
Right,
DC.
on my
That's if
turn.
you-
On my turn, can I keep that roll?
To escape.
I'll roll again. I'm just
I mean, you
Okay.
can. But that
It's
I mean,
actually
that
a good
uses.
roll.
If you want to keep the roll, that's fine. That's your action.
I just rolled too early.
Obviously,
yeah, that's
to-
the,
but yeah.
Because grappled gets you disadvantage, right?
Yeah, and that's fucked up. I thought another creature does. He has 8 tentacles. He grapples you with 1, and he can't use any of his other ones if he has you grappled. It's
Good.
fucking weird.
I'm just assuming there's multiple wrapped around. That's the only way I can think of, because it's not that big.
Yeah.
Either that or the intelligence is so low that as soon as it has something grappled, it looks like
It's
fucking
hyper
toddler,
focused on it.
Right, and it just can't use the brain power to like grapple with other ones.
Or do anything else.
Just
Faerun.
Oh no, Dylan died.
The crew that's in the water, how fast is the ship going?
Oh, they're gone at this point. Well, it's only been within 6 seconds, so they're not really gone yet. They are right there. The ship isn't moving fast enough for that. So yeah, matter of fact, well, when it's their turn. When is their turn? Not yet. Because they're gonna get hurt being in the water. Well.
Are they though?
But yeah, they're within range.
Yeah, I was thinking of, and I just need to know if it's possible based on how fast the ship's sailing. Polymorphing into a giant octopus, because there's 6 of them, so I can grab them and try and get them back up on the ship.
I would have to give you the same rule. Yeah, I mean there's 6 of them, but they're 1 unit, even though technically you only can grab 1 creature.
Yeah, but I would
allow it. I said I would allow it.
It's more for them to grab me, essentially, on their turn.
Yeah, grab onto you.
They can just grab
if they know you're polymorphed. Don't think you're just another octopus.
Yeah, I'm sure they will know, because like I could just yell, and I'll make myself very obvious. All right, so I'm gonna. What the hell's going on?
Theoretical question: when you're polymorphing, can you like choose the appearance of what you're polymorphing into?
Oh, hang on a sec. That's not supposed to happen.
So like,
I believe so.
Right, so you could change into a giant like purple octopus to differentiate yourself from all the other ones.
But
or
I'll
some
change into a white octopus with the words on the skin that says "friend" in common.
All of them are illiterate.
But I will yell out.
If you polymorph, I can actually turn you into the octopus as well. But...
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care either way. It's more just a matter of mechanics. But
well,
yeah,
are you going to attack later as it, or are you just going to do it just to do this and then turn back again?
No, they're useless. Says
okay.
the octopus that are like standing there not taking any damage.
Right. But you guys see the movement too, how much movement you have.
Yeah. Well, they got 60 feet of swimming, so I was here, but I clicked the wrong thing because it's reset for some reason. But yeah, I was supposed to go from there to here, so 5 feet, yell out, I'll be the white octopus, just grab on, and then polymorph myself into a white giant octopus.
Okay.
Dump into the water and swim down to grab them, or let them grab me.
Okay. Well, if they're grabbing you, let me do a check for them.
I mean, on their turn, whenever their turn is, essentially.
I didn't even add them to the encounter yet because they fell off. So their turn could be on your turn.
Fair enough. 4th level.
All right. Yeah, they rolled. Oh, they rolled a 8. They rolled a 19. So yeah, they all clamber onto you. And again, as far as movement goes, trying to see.
Yeah, it'll be the next turn essentially. That I
didn't mean to do that. Ignore that.
Ship.
That wasn't. I clicked the wrong thing. That's not what I meant. Okay.
But yeah.
So they're grabbing onto him, and then next turn you're gonna come back again.
Yeah, I'm gonna grossly pull myself up.
Okay.
Okay. But
so
I can't
uselessly get him.
So I'll just be there floating around.
Right. So yeah, they grab onto you successfully. And now it's the other octopus's turn. And he will clamber across the side and go after Panic. And it hits you, and you're automatically grappled as well.
Got it.
It hit Fanic? That's impressive.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Man, that thing can fucking hit an armored individual, but we can't hit a fucking octopus.
Did I
It
roll the
might have
damage
been.
for you, Stevie? I don't remember if I rolled the damage. I thought I did.
You missed, didn't you?
No,
Or no, you
I
didn't. You didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't roll any
It didn't.
damage.
It didn't roll. Yeah, it didn't roll the damage. It didn't do it
Interesting.
automatically like it's supposed
It
to.
actually doesn't do
All right.
damage, it just grapples.
No, it does. Does 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. No, I'll just roll this manually.
Yeah, and then tell me how much.
Yeah. 11.
11.
Okay, and it is the end of his turn, and now it's Aldrin.
Well, shit, we're having calamari, boys. Oh, that is the measure tool. Aldrin's gonna move here in the light so he can see what the fuck he's doing first. And bonus action, you're gonna see just Aldrin break his own neck, and I'm gonna take a form of dread as my bonus action. Don't mind me, guys, just Aldrin. How the fuck do I activate it again? It's been a while. Transform, usability. Normal, yes. So I get 12 temporary hit points.
Yay.
Not that I'm gonna get hit, but cool. And Aldrin is looking really creepy. He's an old guy with a broken neck at the moment. And then Eldritch Blast.
Question: does the captain right next to you get frightened?
He's
Sails
trying to
into an
keep,
iceberg.
he's trying to keep the ship from not listing.
Well, also,
He's not
the
paying
frightened
attention.
condition is on a hit.
No,
Yeah.
he is. He's
Yeah.
also
The
ordering
bit-
his men.
Yeah, ordering his men around. He sees the old guy come up next to him, just sees him grab his neck, just fucking twists his head upside down. Aldrin's head opens up top, and I cast the Eldritch Blast through my gaped
You ju-
mouth.
You just see him do a crooked smile. He's seen a lot of things, and this isn't surprising him.
He's
I
like,
love
God.
that. I love that your form of dread is just uncanny valley.
I
Eldritch
mean,
Blast.
that would scare me.
Normal attack roll. Ooh, that will hit. And then I'm going to use my Touch by the Grave feature to change it to necrotic damage and add an additional d10 of damage. So that's a normal hit. So that is 15 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
And then next Eldritch Blast. Hits.
Woo.
Normal force damage this time. Another 15!
How is it all of your Eldritch Blasts?
By the way, as you're doing this, you see Stevie getting thrown around because it's getting hit, and she's just in the tentacles.
Oh, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw features,
Oh.
or it will become terrified of me.
This is like the Kraken all over again with Stevie just being tentacle.
Yeah.
Features.
I know.
It fails.
So it is now frightened of Aldrin.
Yeah.
So as its source of fear is nearby, disadvantage on its bullshit. Fanic!
Alright. First things first. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Escape DC, so athletics or acrobatics.
It never lets me do it whenever I attempt to, but I am going to, as I'm being grappled, I will go ahead and pop a fighting spirit,
Okay.
which is again, it's not going to let me for whatever reason. So I'm just going to make these first two attacks with a straight roll. And
So you're not
will
even trying to get out.
use-
You're just gonna hit him while you're in its tentacles. Just
Yeah, for now. Yeah, for now.
It's one way to use an action spirit or fighting spirit. That one.
We'll use one fighting spirit, and I will use Great Weapon Master.
Oh, fuck yes.
Damn.
Hell yeah! Does that
Damn.
plus 10
No, it doesn't
double as
double.
well? No, okay. It's just double number of dice.
Yee.
42.
Fucking shit.
It's the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
I got 3 6s and a 5 on my 6 die roll. And then we're gonna go ahead and do that again for obvious reasons, since it worked out so well the first time. Normal roll. An 11.
It hits. What the hell?
It hits.
Ooh, that's low AC. Okay, so we're gonna plus 10.
So
that
maybe
shit.
I can hit it
Probably not.
if I don't crit.
Yeah,
Crit
that's
fail.
29 points of damage.
Yeah, it's listing is bleeding. You cut off a couple tentacles, and it's bleeding out
Couple
everywhere.
tentacles, not the one that's grappling me. For
Not
some
the one that
fucking
grappled you, no.
reason.
Right.
It's too
Well,
close.
like Aldrin said, it's using like 6 of its tentacles to hold you. So you cut off 2 of them.
Like, there's still one of these motherfuckers that's just
Right.
gripping weakly. Then yeah, obviously with that low of an AC, and that amount of damage, we're gonna go ahead and action surge because why not? Still at disadvantage. Still gonna -5 for great weapon master. Missed that one.
Oof.
Finally got me. Kill this bitch. You know what? I'm not even gonna great weapon master this one. We're just gonna roll.
Just a
Nah,
regular
fuck it.
little dink.
Nah, fuck it. 13. Hell yeah. We're gonna obliterate.
What was that
this
again?
son of a bitch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 28 points of damage. So that's
You cut it off and you
28.
see.
28 and 29.
Tell me what
is
you do.
57 plus 42 is
Did
99.
you just fucking murk that all by yourself?
Yes.
You just fucking murked it
Yes.
all by
The
yourself.
you hear the crew cheer. This is going to be written down in legendary tales of the Frost Skimmer. So tell us how you defeat this giant octopus.
First swing, 3 tentacles. Second swing, 2 tentacles. And as the final tentacle that's holding on to me just weakens and, sort of falters in its strength and draws it closer to its body as it's just lifted up on this on the ship deck. I'm brought closer to the main body of the giant octopi, and just as I come down, I miss an attack for obvious reasons, but then just very simply, oh, that won't happen again, and then drive it downwards into an eyeball.
Hey, Dylan.
And as it slumps off of me, rock and roll.
Octopus is singular.
Yeah.
Octopi is plural.
Well, fucking, there's 2 of them then.
He's trying to be fancy. But yeah, so the octopus, this limp dead body just slides off the side of the boat, splashes into the icy water.
And then as I run towards friends and Romans and countrymen, I'll just shout to Faerun, "Get your slimy ass back on deck, it's dangerous out there." And end my turn.
Okay, Stevie. So yeah, you successfully get out of the
Alright,
grappled stage.
I broke out of the grapple,
Since you're using that. And that was your action.
which is my action.
Right.
Do I have bonus action spells? Is the question.
Bonus action, cry.
Bonus action,
That's
cry.
smart.
Yes. No, I already have Zephyr Strike up. Trying to think what's not concentration, like everything. I can't do shit. So I'm out at least. I'll end my turn there, and then Drake is just gonna bite him.
Bite him.
Bite his butt.
He likes calamari. And he got him.
Yes, he did. She did. Hit.
And
Across
did
crew
12
members.
damage.
Okay, so crew member. They cannot get near. So they're just going over here to get closer to the action, but they can't get near it. It's kind of crowded over there right now.
Yeah, fair.
And I gotta fix the AC because you're for the
Initiative, yeah.
initiative, yeah. When I added that
Because they
crew,
also
it,
had a 20, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Tiny.
All right, so I'm going to Thorn Whip him. Oh, okay.
Fuck.
And then I'm going to use my spiritual weapon.
Come on, you can hit it.
Nope.
Or not.
Oh no, it hit. It hit. It
got
actually
it
hit.
did.
Yeah.
Damn
You
it.
fucking did it.
She rolled a 2. What bonuses does this damn thing have? Plus
I
4,
don't
plus 3,
know.
plus
Let me
4?
see.
I think it's a proficiency thing with spiritual weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, spiritual weapon's gonna do a certain amount of dice damage, and depending on what level.
Well, not the
you cast
damage.
it,
I'm talking about the attack roll. Because the attack roll was 2.
It's the spell. It should be the spellcasting attack modifier.
Yeah, that's most likely.
That shouldn't be 11.
No.
Proficiency 4 plus wisdom.
Yeah, I don't know
Let
why
me
it's an
see.
additional
Let
4.
me,
So
see,
that should be like-
let me see what it says in here. So it's doesn't show anything here. There's a damage formula, which is normal. Range spell attack. Ability modifier is wisdom.
So it should be a plus 7.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it had plus 4, plus 3, which is the 7, then another plus 4 for some.
Maybe it was right last time. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to go back and see. No, because I missed the first time.
Oh, yeah, it has plus 5 to hit. So it should have been a 7.
Yeah.
Why is
Oh,
it
did you just
5
read
to
the
hit?
2 as a 7?
No, it's no, the actual roll was a 2.
Or the, oh, okay.
So
And it's plus 7 to hit, so then it should have been a 9.
So I would have missed,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, no, that was the previous attack roll.
But it's a ranged spell. It's a spell attack either way, so it'd be the same as Thorn Whip because you rolled 2.
No,
on both.
so Lunga, did you see the 2 for Thorn Whip or for the spiritual weapon?
no, spiritual weapon. It's listed as spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapons plus is just wrong. That's as simple
Oh,
as
yeah,
that.
oh, plus 4,
Yeah,
plus 3, plus
But I'm just
4.
trying to figure out how it even calculated that, because in the attack it doesn't have that at all. Any of that.
Interesting, but
I
that
don't
should have
even know.
missed.
Yeah, should have.
Okay.
Because all it has is
Take it
range
off.
spell attack, ability modifier is wisdom. There's no pluses on here for it to do all. I don't even know. how
So
it
I
did
just
that.
add the points back. I'll fix it later.
Those 18. Okay.
Okay, and then it's my turn.
All right, so it's this crew here, and it's just gonna run up. Oh, it went downstairs. It wasn't supposed to go downstairs.
I fell down the stairs.
Whoops.
They're bailing.
They all fell down the
Yeah, they all fell
I'm
down.
just imagining, like, one after the other.
Down the stairs they go.
Okay, and that is the end of their turn. Now it's this crew's turn, so it will attack. Well, They suck. They missed.
Oh,
That's a
I'm
big
missing
ass
this one.
sword.
Yeah, because it's 6 of them.
They combine their swords into one.
Into
It's
one.
fucking.
It forms
it's
the
Voltron.
Megazord of swords.
It's Voltron.
Yeah, there
Fucking
you go.
Captain
Voltron.
Planet did that shit.
Hey, Octopus's turn. So he
Because
will
now it
do
is.
again what he does, and Tentacle Stevie.
That sounds
Nat
so
20.
And she's used to it. Fucking nat 20. Does anyone have silvery barbs?
I don't.
Crit hit.
I'm only going to ever get silvery barbs if Lunga gives me a spell scroll with it. I'm not going to learn it naturally.
Just ask Mal to teach you.
And you are grappled again. And that is the end of his turn. Faerun, so you're dragging
how much
these
damage
guys.
did that do?
20.
20. What kind of damage is that? Just like bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Cool.
So you're able to drag them back upward. They're happy.
Cool. I will drop concentration. Somehow.
Just fireball everyone.
It should be in your effects.
My effects. It looks different this time. Alright, there it is. Alright, good. So
Oh,
I go
you
back
add-
to...
no, You added it.
What?
You added a concentration. Yeah. I'll delete them. Boom.
Yeah. Either way, yeah, I turn back to normal. And I'm just gonna... hopefully not kill it, but I will do a... Sacred Flame on this guy. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. It fails horribly.
Alright. Yeah. That's my turn.
What does it have disadvantage on by being frightened?
Oh,
it has
attack roll.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
Attack rolls. Okay.
And it can't move closer. Aldrin can smell the fear on this thing, so he's just gonna like strum his staff as if it's a guitar and Eldritch Blast. After I cast Hex on it first. Because I'm just going for overkill, I'll be honest.
Good catch.
Yeah.
Since we see they cannot hit it.
Yeah, got it, guys. Eldritch Blast.
Stevie's just chilling. She's not that concerned about being grappled, by the way.
Nat 1.
That misses.
First miss.
Next attack. Yeah, just fucking shoot super wide. Sorry. Yeah. Erectile dysfunction. Attack.
All right. Sometimes once people get to a certain age, it happens.
Any coincidences? Eldritch Blasts are bluish in color, like the little blue pill.
And then I am going to convert that to necrotic damage to add an extra d10 of damage. This is all necrotic. I think I did this right. Maybe.
There you go. And it is not looking good. It
You
hits
did
it,
not
and
do that
it's...
correctly.
Did I not do that correctly?
You did 1d10,
4.
d6.
Oh yeah, you
do
did.
it. It only
1d10,
rolled a
d6.
1d10. So roll another d10.
Yeah. So this much more damage. 2.
Okay, yeah. So still in the same situation. It's not looking good. It's oozing it's weird looking blood all over the place. It's barely holding on to the side of the deck.
That's everything I got.
Well, I suppose I'll go bonk it.
Bonk, bonk.
Can you get to it?
Yep.
I swear to God, we've missed this one more than anything.
Kid good.
Oh, with Great Weapon Master still a 21, you love to see it.
I think it just deaded.
And it's dead. So then it kills it.
Just like fucking parsing the crowds of the guards and stuff around. Hold on, just wait. I've already done this before. 1 second.
Step aside, please.
So you kill it, and it slides off the side of the deck, and the crew cheers. But just at that moment, you feel the boat shake again, and not only
There's
does
another
it shake,
one. Damn it!
Better not be that
let
kraken
me
from
do this
a year ago.
here. 1 moment, I gotta do something.
I
With...
knew I should have killed it.
All of a sudden, you hear a flashback of Mal's voice in your head. No, you didn't.
I said I knew I should have.
Everyone wanted to save the baby. No, fucking kill that shit.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Whoops. It was a baby.
It was a baby kraken. It was a god of destruction. Kill him.
Stevie is mommy. No
Stevie
kill
has
baby.
her own kids. Stevie has her own kids. Fuck them other kids.
Ew, that's illegal.
You see, you can take it one of two ways. The fact that you took it that way concerns me more.
Both things are illegal.
Both things are illegal. I know.
One's substantially more frowned upon if you really think about it.
Okay, so you feel the boat list dangerously to that side where the spiritual weapon is. The whole boat starts to tip. It's almost sideways as it tips over. Faerun, as where you're at, before you start to fall because of the tipping, you see these merman-like creatures pushing on the side of the boat as it lists. So everybody needs to do a DC saving throw, or dexterity saving throw. Dexterity saving throw.
Actually, I don't know about those.
Hey!
Ah!
Yay!
What's the DC on it?
It is a DC 15.
I did.
Oh no, I didn't pass.
Oh, yeah, I failed.
Danik does.
I failed, but I'm going to use my new level 9
No,
feature.
wait.
Indomitable.
It's a
You got it. You got
I-
a nat 20.
Hold on. I rolled a 9 first.
Oh.
And then I'm going to use my new feature, Indomitable, which allows me to re-roll any saving throw.
Yeah.
To roll a natural 20, because fuck these mermen.
Can I use my inspiration that I got from like a few sessions back for recapping?
That was-
Yeah, you can.
Can I cry?
Watch this be worse. 14. Nice.
Okay, I don't know which one. Only one. Damn it, I hope we roll again. Did you
So
roll a
pretty much
d4
only
yet? Kieran, are you adding that inspiration?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you asked.
You said you wanted to.
I rolled a 14. A 14.
No,
was my
the
reroll.
inspiration was an extra D4, not a reroll.
Oh shit.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, is it? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Then
No,
D4.
13
we roll
plus
a d4.
You'd roll a 2.
to make 15.
15 just makes it.
Fucking right.
Jesus.
Just makes it.
So
Nice.
Tiny, who's flying, and Aldrin, who's not flying, failed.
All right, and this crew, and so
Just
everyone who
hang
failed, you get dumped into the water. Just as it lurches, the captain does hold on, drop anchor to try to stop the boat from moving because, obviously, what's happening is a little too crazy. So the boat does stop moving. Change this as well, so stop.
Speed 3, guys. Can't stop. Oh, no, I think speed 2 was a boat.
I mean, wasn't there one in outer space or some shit?
Oh, I gotta go to the bottom level. Okay, pretend the water isn't moving. I'll change that later. But the boat does stop. So that crew gets thrown in there. I think it said so.
Aldrin's in the
Tiny
water.
failed. Aldrin's in the water, so we will throw him here. Tiny, you failed as well, right?
Yeah, I failed as well.
Okay, and Stevie, Faerun, and Thanic were okay. The captain, I gotta do his. He fails. Just as he locks in the anchor, captain gets thrown overboard. This crew, they managed to hold on. That crew does not.
And fish people are assholes.
Yeah.
I just got them up.
Just got them out.
Okay, and so you guys understand the mechanics that are happening here. As you get thrown into the water, for those of you that are in the water, I'm going to be adding all these things to the initiative. So we're going to keep the same checker. So I'm going to reset this back to the top of the order.
I mean, that's where it would have been anyways.
Yeah. So this is the beginning of your first turn. Every turn that you're in the water, so if it comes back to you, Stevie, or back to anyone else, you have to do a saving throw. The water here. You have to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw at the start of each of your turn on a new, not this turn, next turn. Each failed saving throw, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion in the water. Climbing back up on a boat, it's a long boat, so it's not super high. You can climb up, but being in the cold water, there is a dex or athletics or acrobatic check. Try to climb back up on the side.
Can Tiny just fly back out?
Tiny could fly back out. Yes, I wouldn't say no because I could make up some shit that there's frost on her wings in the water, but she's small enough. So I'll say because it's cold, she can fly out. But there's also going to be a
well, I mean, at least one of the con save.
Yeah. Well, the con save is if you're in the water for each round that you're in the water is the con save. But so she can fly out, but you still got to do some kind of athletics or acrobatics to get out of the water because icebergs all around you. We'll say that. So because it's 11:30,
she swims in everything.
Did you guys want to go through? Did you guys want to start this battle, or do you want to wait until next week?
Yeah, we got.
Okay, I was just
25 minutes and Dan is fucking everything right now.
I just
want to hit some mer people.
You couldn't hit an octopus. By the way, it's your turn then.
I know.
It is your turn.
I didn't know if we are we going? Are we going? Cool. So this boat is basically like tilty, right?
Yeah,
so...
and they're in the water. And I would say the height of the boat from the surface of the water to the rail is about 10 feet.
Cool.
So you can't melee them from the rail.
How far away do I have to be for a ranged spell attack?
You'd have to since they're down below, you'd have to get to the railing.
No, I mean, but like with a ranged attack, how far do I have to be to not get disadvantage?
Doesn't it depend on the
so
attack?
Basically, if you're in close range to somebody and try to do a range attack, you get disadvantage, right?
That's if you're within melee of them.
So if I'm 10 feet away, I can still not have.
Right, you're not in. Yeah, you're not in.
Cool.
Melee range.
Well, I'm going to. CV's charging up this fucking boat to get to the railing.
Clompity, 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 clomp across the deck.
Just fucking grab onto the railing. And
Water
then,
splashing everywhere as the boat starts to settle back in.
Yeah. Oh, so boat is coming back down to like.
Yeah, because they shoved it, it leaned, and everybody got thrown, and then
they pulled it back. Okay.
and it splashed water everywhere. You're all freezing cold water flying all over you. I know Tiny is not happy.
So as
I love
the
the water.
boat is tilting
Cold
back,
or not, I
Cold
love
Evie's
it.
water?
charging
Yeah.
up, and then she's leaning over the railing. Why don't you come up here and get us yourselves, you wet fucks? I don't know. That's not what Stevie says. No. That was very rude. You could come up here and kill us yourselves. That would, be a little more polite. And chromatic orb at this dude with ooh, what kind of damage?
They don't speak.
What
By
kind
the
of
way, they
damage
don't
do I
speak
want?
common.
I don't care. That was not for them. That was for me.
I know. It was just clarification.
So that, and they're probably resistant to cold. So I'm gonna go fire. Are they in like under the water or?
No, right now they're like waist up.
Yeah, cool. So fire. E.
It hits.
16. And then also I'm taking the grappled condition off of myself. And with a bonus action, could I put my flail away and get out my longbow?
Yes.
Cool. Doing that. Longbow is out now. And turn Drake flies.
Let me. Is the Drake by you? By the way, yeah, it is.
He's right there. So he's flying, but he's going down there like. So he's going to be flying above the water and chomping at mer people. But I can't get him over there because there's a token collide. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's not letting me put him over there. I want him to be here. If you can.
Oh,
get him there
yeah,
for me.
because it's there's walls. So you want him flying just on this side here.
Right here. Yep. Cool. And probably not advantage because I'm up on the boat. That's fine. Nope. Oh well. But yeah, he's flying over the over the water, not in the water.
Right.
Cool.
Okay. So it's these guys' turns. So they're going to pull out their crossbows and try to shoot at him. And they get a nat 1.
What's all the nat ones on attack rolls?
These guys
Jeez.
suck. Those guys suck.
No, but like
see
rolling
this-
nat ones is not just. Jeez.
You see this one mer person is a little off to the side. It looks a little different. See, it has it's holding some kind of staff. And you see a glow around, and you can kind of feel, without even doing any checks, that this has some kind of magical abilities to it. And it looks over at Thanik standing across the deck. You see the sparkle come from his fingers. The lightning bolt flares out.
Hey, it's Sparky Boom Man.
Sparky.
Please tell me
You
any one of you
succeed
has
the
seen
saving
Avatar:
throw?
Last Airbender.
Do I really on a dexterity saving throw?
Ooh.
It was one of those where it's half as much damage on a successful save.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. It's the fact that it's a dexterity saving throw.
And you
Yeah.
actually saved.
Right.
And that's the end of that one's turn. Tiny, in the water,
So acrobatics.
or athletics, whichever one you want to.
Acrobatics it is.
It's a 14. Ooh, nat 20!
Yay!
She,
Get out.
Tiny likes swimming no
Easily.
matter how cold the water is.
I
She
love
told us.
water.
She told us.
So you
I've
start
been
to
in
fly
cold water
out.
plenty of times, and it's
You-
fine. Like
And
my
You
we
feel
wings-
guys
this frost
tell that
forming
story.
on your wings, and you just kind of, and you see the frost fly off, and you.
dude, I'm used to being in the water all the time.
Oh, I gotta
It's a
move
wall.
you.
It won't let me back up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's 10 feet of moving or 15?
10 feet, and then 5 onto the boat, so you're 15.
Okay, so I move 15. I can move 15 more over here. And I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. This guy.
And it hits. I always laughed that a spell called Guiding Bolt can miss.
It's not very well guided in those situations.
Okay.
Recalculating.
Then I'm gonna have him move. I think he can move 30 feet?
20.
20 feet, okay.
20.
So he's gonna. Oh, but he can't get back on. He's
Oh, yeah,
stuck
okay.
off too.
I got you. Would you bring him right next to you, right?
Yeah, whatever 20 feet is.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so this crew is going to try to scramble back on board. Oh, it was on a 14. It failed. Crew's still in the water. Alright, so this is Merrill's turn. So Stevie was shooting at it, so it's gonna throw a harpoon at you.
Harpooning.
Bring it.
Harpoon tears into you for 15 points of damage.
15. Wow.
That's end of his turn. This crew is going to let me put it this way. This crew is going to try to get on board as well. It makes it. So it scrambles up. That's the end of its turn. Now it's this Merrill's turn. In this Merrill, you're going to see, Stevie, you see it, and you see it go under the water. And Aldrin, you see it pop back up on the other side, goes under the boat, pops up next to you.
Try me, you bitch!
And okay, so it's going to stab you with its harpoon.
Do it. I'm not going to counterspell a harpoon attack.
I don't think you can.
20
No, it
points
gave
of
me the
damage.
reaction. It gave me the reaction.
Yeah.
And
It
it's
missed.
multi-attack. No, it didn't. And it hits you with a second harpoon attack. Stabs into you. Again, 17 points of damage.
He ain't shit!
Pop, pop. Alright, this one's up here. It's going to look at Faerun, and it's going to throw a harpoon.
Oh no, squishy wizard.
I'm going to cast Shield on myself.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Let me just manually change it because it disappeared for some reason. Update, goddammit. There we go. Oh, wait.
Okay. And what is shield at? So it's 19 with shield on?
Let me double check because I'm not sure that's correct. I think +5. Should only be 18. But yeah. Let me try and change it again.
Yeah, +5 bonus 18. So you originally you were 13?
Oh no, it keeps changing. Yeah.
Okay, so it should be 18.
Yeah, it's just
Oh no, you have the cloak of protection, which gives you +1. But were you at 14 with the cloak of protection?
no, I was at 13. Because I think my AC is 13 with the cloak of protection. Because I'm a
Squishy
wizard.
wizard.
Okay. But
it's supposed to be 18 either way.
Okay, cool. But that
will...
attack roll was a 20, so it still hits.
Fair enough. I'll allow it.
Oh.
14 points of damage.
I'm going to allow this.
And it's going to throw it again. That one hits. Just makes it with an 18.
Sorry, I'm not close enough to use my wings.
Yeah, bigger wing.
And those two harpoons slash.
I'm trying.
Faerun, your turn.
Yeah, you know what? I'm annoyed. I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Do it.
5th level.
Did you say 5th level?
Keep in mind,
5th level. I am.
tell me
annoyed.
specifically how you're doing it, because this is a boat that's made out of wood.
Yeah. I'm using a force damage, so it's not fire, and I'm aiming it, so it just hits them. No one
so you're
else.
like leaning down over the railing and shooting down.
Yeah. I could use basic spatial awareness to figure out how to destroy them without the boat. Or the
Well, you got to place the
sailors.
measure template, so as long as it's not in the boat.
It's gonna get the boat.
No, there it's not. It's enough to. It's good enough.
Holy fuck.
You see there's some singeing on the railing, but it didn't ignite.
I'm sorry. Is that 10d6?
He upcasted it.
Yeah. I did it at
Yeah.
5th level.
Yeah, they are hurting. They are not looking good.
And yeah, the fire is all like purpley and blue and shit, not
Yeah.
red or orange.
And because of magical fire, you see them splash around the water, but they're still burning up as they splash around, trying to put it out.
Does it if you change the damage type to force damage, does it still fire thing? Like, does it still catch things on fire?
Yeah. It just changes the initial damage type,
Gotcha.
but it still has the same effects as everything else. And then I'm going to bless myself from the Raven Queen. Get out of there. And I will teleport here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Thanik, I'm gonna go buy the ones that are injured.
Not a bad plan. Do you have any
No.
ranged weapons, Thanik? You're gonna jump in the water, aren't you?
Cowabunga, dude!
Well, he resists cold damage, so...
So do I, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
we know you have
bitch
a
ass
climbing
sparrow
speed,
gonna
but
do?
do you have a swim speed?
I do. And because I knew we were going into cold places, I summoned my drake as a white drake, so it's cold. I'm resistant to cold damage.
What's this bitch ass Marrow gonna do?
Attack the people in the water.
Yeah. I think it knows it's his turn, right?
Oh no, I
hope
don't.
So.
I don't. Okay, yeah,
We're all
yeah, I
just
don't.
waiting.
You guys were talking to Thanik, and I was like, I thought for some reason I thought Thanik was going. All right, yeah. So it's this guy's turn. Yeah, I see that now. So he is going to, near death, climb up on deck with his fishtail flapping around. And he stops there.
Flop.
And he is going to try to harpoon Faerun again.
I'll have resistance,
You know what?
but it doesn't have it on the sheet.
It misses! Pulls it back with the rope. Throws it again. And it throws the exact same thing again. Oh no, that was a big one. That hit.
Oh yeah, Blessing the Raven Queen gives you that resistance. That shit's fucking dope.
Oh shit!
That harpoon
So
tears into you.
What damage did it do? Because I'll need to give myself
14.
half back. Alright, 7.
It's like you're a barbarian almost.
Sometimes.
Hey Bryce,
Okay.
how awful would a wizard barbarian multiclass be?
I'll discuss that situation later when it's not my turn. Anyway, Aldrin's in the water. I don't need to breathe. I have no intentions of climbing up. Anyway, so this thing's got me just fucking skewered with a fucking harpoon underneath. And just like the scene from Ghost Rider, just gonna fucking drop the illusion. Dark smoke's gonna start just coming out. And bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh, and then I'm going to use Booming Blade for my action to attack him with my stick.
Okay.
And these are both cantrips, so give me one moment. Attack roll, normal. So that is a 26 to hit.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to convert this to necrotic, so it's going to do an extra 2d8 of damage. Because I'm still in my form of dread. 17 points.
Yep.
And then he's going to need to make a wisdom save or become frightened of me.
Succeeds.
He is not scared of me.
Nope.
And yeah, just whack him with my fucking stick. Just full Ghost Rider moment.
You're in this water with your teeth chattering, trying to, oh, fuck you! Oh, and it just laughs at you.
Yeah, but I don't need to breathe, so I don't feel the need to leave yet, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to hang out in the water. Do I need to make a roll? Because you said something about exhaustion.
You will. No, not until it's your turn again. One full round.
Okay, cool.
That's the it's a con save.
Cool.
Danik.
Okay. So, here's what I want. Start coughing as soon as I start talking.
Just breathe.
Here's what I want to do. Per jumping rules, I would like to traverse 15 feet of distance. Oh, I'm still in measure. Okay. Nope, just go to the thing I want you to be on. I want to traverse the required 10 feet of movement and then jump my total of 18 feet towards this guy.
The Shallow Priest.
Yeah. And attempt to grapple him.
Okay. In the water, I would say since it's in the water and this is a merman, it's going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, I got to take the grappling off of you, by the way. You're done fighting today, am I?
Still an 18.
All right. Let's do the saving throw here. Damn it. Stop that.
Did he not 1 or not 20?
Nat 20.
He not 20.
The distinct sounds of Lunga.
Nat 20. Yes.
Okay.
So I will move you off into the water. You splash into water, you try to grapple him, and he just
caresses
slips right
tail
out of you.
instead.
Yeah. It's very slippery. Very slippery. And it slips right out.
Okay. But he's within 5 feet of me, right?
Yes.
Is just my grapple at disadvantage, or are my attacks at disadvantage?
Your grapple. Your attacks are normal.
Yep, we're going to bonus action pop one more fighting spirit.
I try to do what he
And
did to
then-
the octopus. Try to take this thing out in one hit, one round. Just take it all out.
Let's see. And then advantage, great weapon master. Fuck around and find out.
Fafo.
It hits.
It's a hit, just barely. It's 28 necrotic damage.
Jeez.
No, sorry, 28 slashing
Damage,
and necrotic damage.
Right. All together.
I think I'm not going to fuck around with anything else. That's where I will end my my turn.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Stevie.
So seeing that Thanik has this kind of general area covered, I am going to run over this direction while bonus action cure woundsing myself.
Okay.
Um,
Pure woundsing.
yeah, exactly. Target myself first. That's annoying. I want to cure wounds,
Oh, by the way,
but
I
at
should.
what-
I realized I didn't put the captain in the order. So you go ahead and do what you're doing. I'm gonna have him do his athletics check while you're doing it. Go ahead.
Cure wounds at 2nd level. Just give me a little bit.
You managed.
That's 8 healing.
There you go.
So much. Right. So bonus action, and then I had my bow out. I'm just gonna drop that rather than trying to put it away and grab out my flail. That's cool. And attack this bitch.
Well, you bonus action for your cure woundsing.
Yeah, but I was hoping since I just dropped my bow rather than.
Oh, you
trying
just
to
dropped it.
put
Okay, I didn't
away.
hear. I didn't hear.
just-
I didn't hear you say
Yeah,
drop
no,
it.
I just dropped it. I'm not
Okay.
trying to put it
Yeah,
away
yeah.
nicely. Just
Sure.
grabbing, just drop it as I'm running.
Yep.
Grab out flail.
Go right ahead.
Oh, hey,
It
it
hits.
still hits. Good. Please die.
Poof.
Yay!
I
He falls,
still have
flops
10.
on the deck.
I still have 10 feet of movement left. Can I jump over the deck?
Yeah.
Cool.
You will just
can you-
land
can-
right, splash right. Yeah, you'll just you just splash right here.
Cool. And then I have one more attack. I'm gonna try and grab this bitch.
Stevie wanted to feel powerful. Congratulations
got
to the two
him.
guys with 2 hit
I got
points each.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they were like on 1 hit.
Hey, I still got him. Okay.
Yes, you did.
And so they
Yes, she
can't
did.
harpoon
Yes, she
you
did.
anymore because
Officially,
you're badly damaged.
Despite the fact that Faerun's fireball ravished them, Stevie killed them.
Cool. End my turn.
My conscience
Drake
is
is
clean
just-
then.
Drake is just gonna bite him.
Nom nom.
Like, nom nom.
Yeah, 20.
Hey, critical hit.
Ooh, critical.
Oh!
Yeah.
Damn.
2d6 of that is cold damage. Are they at all resistant to
No,
cold?
it wouldn't.
Oh,
No,
good.
it wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have mattered
Wouldn't
anyways.
have killed them. No, it wouldn't have killed them if it did it. No, they're not resistant.
Cool. Ha! So I just
They're resistant to the
3 of
cold,
them?
but not magical
cold
cold
damage.
damage.
Gotcha. Cool. So then Drake is gonna fly this way to give Thanik advantage.
Yeah. All right. So this crew, it's going to try to shoot this thing. And it misses horribly. Now it's the Shallow Priest's turn. It looks at the Drake and at Thanik. It kind of hisses, and you see it just shift over a little bit in the water. Its fingers start to sparkle again.
Sparky, sparky, boom, man.
Real cool question. Can I happen to see it from here? Where's the boat in my way?
Boat's in your way.
Cool.
Can I see it?
I mean, the railing's not high, but it is 10 feet down from where you're at, most likely. No, you guys see maybe the top of its head.
But if I can see the top of its head and I can see it casting,
Yes.
then if I can see it casting, yeah, I might as well chuck in a counter spell, seeing as I have a reaction.
And it shoots a lightning bolt 100 feet across. Shoom, in line, hitting Thanik, Tiny, and Faerun.
Is it counter?
Sorry, I was counter spelling.
Oh, okay.
At what level?
Oh, so I have to target it first. At 3rd level.
Like he's like, I'm not playing around.
Does counterspell? What level is counterspell to start off with?
10 plus
level.
the spell's level. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, but if the spell is of 3rd level or lower, it fails.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level spell.
So it fails.
Just
Fails.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Nice.
You see it just hiss in anger. If it took the damage out, I don't.
No.
Oh yeah,
damn it.
you guys. You don't have to roll those saving throws or anything. Just close it out since it failed. Fucking counterspell. I hate counterspell. Tiny.
Yay! Finally. Okay. Okay. Everybody needs healing. Okay. Everybody needs healing. So I'm just gonna do massive healing word.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh, I'm fine! And you just hear gargling from underneath the water.
I mean, some clerics do wait until their party is actually down before doing any healing.
That's how you're fucking supposed to.
Of course you would.
Tiny
It's
can't
unrealistic.
stomach anyone being hurt.
I don't want you guys to get too low because then bringing you guys back is gonna be a pain in the ass. It's easier just to heal you guys before you guys get that low.
I just realized you have my shirt on.
Yes. You guys starting to realize that?
I wasn't looking at your shirt.
Okay, and then son of a bitch. I guess I will. Okay, now I gotta untarget everybody.
Hey, my mom was a nice lady.
What is it saying? I'm trying to bring my spiritual weapon back over by the guy that has.
Oh yeah,
Aldred,
it's a wall, so I'll move him.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and then do I get everyone on target? Okay, yeah, I think I got everyone on target. So now I'm just going to attack This should work now correctly. I think I got all the... Yep, that's right now. Okay. And then that hits, right?
Yep. And you hit Faerun, too.
Oh, man. I thought I untargeted everybody.
You missed one person, Faerun.
Sorry. Damage.
Just add it back on again.
Yeah.
18. So add 18 back on Faerun.
The healer give doth, and the healer can take.
More than I gave, I think.
Dispel magic.
Okay, now he's badly injured, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, now now they have been in here, so they have to do a con saving throw. They succeed! They don't get exhaustion, so now they got to try to get back up. And they succeed. They're able to scramble back up. Okay. And this crew's up here, so they're going to try to shoot with a crossbow.
Will they hit?
It hits!
2 damage.
Boink. 8 damage, but yeah, it hit. Okay, now it's the Merrill's turn.
Slowly but surely, we're getting that one down.
It's not looking good. Not feeling good. But it's going to harpoon bastard next to him.
Bring it on, bitch!
It hits.
Fuck you! That hurts.
And gonna harpoon again.
Right where my spleen should be.
11
I'm
points of
fine,
damage.
guy. I'm doing great, guys.
I'm okay.
You're
I'm okay.
not even below half health. You're fine.
No, I'm below half health.
Faerun.
Instead of being blooded, I'm fast.
Alright, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level. So 6 darts. And I'm going to do 2 at the near death and then 4 at the injured guy. Hopefully this
It's hilarious
works.
with his dark vision. If you look at it through Faerun's perspective, it's like daylight. The ship.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are seeing.
I don't know
Pretty
what
bright
that is,
now.
but it's like daylight for you. You targeted the wrong one.
No, I was targeting both.
Oh,
So
okay.
that one was-
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
was
Ignore
splitting
me.
them up. Alright, so 4 more.
So that one dies.
Yeah.
It's only fair Stevie stole like 2 of his kills.
Plus 3.
Yeah, you should be able to target both of them, I think, and decide who you hit, don't you?
Maybe.
You shouldn't have to use 2 spell. Yeah, you shouldn't have to use 2 spell slots on it.
I didn't. I chose not to consume the second
Okay,
one.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Aldrin. Now you have to do a con saving throw because you've been in the water.
Dope. How do I do that? Con saving throw. Hey, that's not horrible. Normal rolls. That's bad, though. That's
Yes,
eight.
so you have the level of exhaustion.
Cool. How do you do that in this fucking thing? I haven't done
I did
that
it.
yet. Cool. So my ability checks have disadvantage now. That's fun. Anyway, I don't see any enemies.
Disadvantage ability checks, speed halved, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, hit point maximum halved, speed reduced to 0. Oh, that's the level. You're at
there's
level
different
1, so
levels.
it's just disadvantage. Right.
Oh, yeah. I use
It's
exhaustion on
dead.
people all the time. It's fun. Besides the point, I don't see anything. I assume I can still kind of like hear all the bullshit going on the opposite side of the boat that I can't see.
You hear all the screaming and stuff and the splashing and shouts, yeah.
So hear me out. I have an idea. I want to just sink below the boat to see if I can see the marrow from underneath.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shallow boat, so there's not that much of the keel underneath the water. So if you swim down like probably 5 feet, you can kind of see underneath. But it is nighttime. So
attack rolls at like disadvantage, say probably.
Yeah, it's like being blinded.
Dope, I'm doing it. You're just gonna see all just like stop treading water and just fucking sink. And if I can
Bold of you to assume we're looking at Aldrin.
Exactly. But anyone who cares to look at the scary scarecrow, you're going to see Aldrin sink below the level. Bonus action, I'm going to move my hex that I've... actually, you know what? I have to drop concentration. Never mind. Eldritch Blast at disadvantage. Attack. Disadvantage. Jesus.
It hits.
And we're going to replace the damage, so it's necrotic, so I do the extra d10. Normal.
Pew pew.
14 points. Second blast. Ah, shit. Sorry. Let me roll one more to make sure. Because that should have been at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Attack. So the first one was a 23.
Oh, yeah, you still hit.
Still hits. Cool. And just a normal Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew.
Then with the rest of my movement, I'll re-break the surface of the water. I don't know if I have enough stuff to actually like try and climb out at this point, though, because that was my action and I used a lot of stuff.
I mean, yeah, you would have to wait, but I don't think this encounter is gonna last much longer. But yeah, so Thanik, you have to do a con saving throw first, Thanik, which you're most likely going to.
Isn't this his first round in the water?
You're fine with.
Because he jumped in before. This is his first. Isn't this his first round in the water?
This is one full. No, he did one full round in the water.
Oh, yep.
I was in the water before my turn ended. That is whatever it is.
You're good. Yep, you
14?
succeed.
Okay.
So you're fine.
Can I swim 1?
Yeah.
All right. Then with advantage. Great Weapon Master on the spellcaster who sucks a butt.
Misses. Ah!
Well, I suppose we'll do it again. I suppose. Rock and roll.
Ah! He survives.
Action search.
There's no way it's gonna make it to its turn though. We got Stevie, the Drake. I just do not see it making it to its turn. But
wow,
you've been surprised before.
Yes, I have, especially since
we all
missed twice.
Yeah.
I am surprised.
And here I sit.
What's even more surprising
first
is
place.
you hit both your Eldritch Blast at disadvantage. And Thanik misses both his things.
Here I am trying to
It's
go
a
ham on
balancing
this
act.
motherfucker, and unable to do so. I concede my turn. End turn.
My Eldritch Blaster just moving it out of the way of him trying to swipe.
However, we have to see you cry in the water. It's fine.
Hey, guess
Stevie.
what? Just
You're in the water. So you need to do a con save. You need to do a con save too.
Where?
Oh! You have level of exhaustion.
Okay. So my speed is
there's
halved.
disadvantage on disadvantage on ability checks. Level 1 exhaustion is
Cool.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Cool. So, full send. I didn't ever roll any con saves for my Zephyr Strike that I had previously done. No, never mind. I don't want to do that. Well, let's just swim because I get
What con save would you have to? Oh, you're talking about for your concentration. Okay.
Yeah, my
You said con
concentration.
save.
I didn't do
I was
that.
thinking
So I'll
constitution. I'm
just
like, huh?
assume that my Zephyr Strike is gone for now.
That's right.
Yeah. That's my 45. I'll stay there for now.
Fucking
I mean,
horse, man, with those 4 legs. She books it through that
It's
water.
fucking booking. If I had my Zephyr Strike, I would have, extra 30 feet of movement. I can't quite get there. But
Will
Drake can
Drake
bite him.
be the savior of the day?
We might. Except I forgot to
The Drake's got to do a
advantage
con
on
save
that.
too. Oh no, it's flying. He doesn't have to do a con save.
Yeah, he's flying. He's not actually in the water. Cool. I just wanted, I wanted to see if I got a.
Oh,
Still alive.
Damn. I'm gonna laugh if the fucking crew gets him.
the crew sucks the whole time, steals 1 kill, claims victory.
So they will try.
He's near death.
Who wants to bet he has like 1 HP left?
No, they badly miss.
Badly missed. They could.
What's their bonus? +2?
It was a nat 1.
That's what I
The
assumed when you said badly missed.
Yeah.
The Marrow
Yeah.
gets 1 turn.
Yes, he
Here,
does.
counterspell him again.
Near death. What is he gonna do? Gonna leave?
No. He's gonna lightning bolt
Piece of
again.
shit. I will counterspell at 4th level.
Oh, that was actually supposed to hit Tiny too, but it's in a line. I wasn't gonna move over, even though technically I could have. You know what? Actually, let me move over because I was worried about opportunity attack. But even if I move here, I'm still in range. So
I
that didn't take.
counterspelled it
yeah.
anyway.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll see if the counter spell works first, and then if it doesn't, I'll cast it again.
If it's lightning bolt, it's 3rd level, so it just fails automatically.
I thought it depends.
cast
Oh,
at
that's for
4th
all of them.
level.
It doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter what level he casts it at.
Oh yeah, if he's upcast, then never mind. But
So basically, if you counterspell at a certain level, if the spell being cast is of that level or lower, then it automatically fails.
Right. So he's.
Right.
Well, yeah. So he.
But you're
Yeah.
not-
So it. Yeah. So it failed. Okay. Alrighty. Tiny.
he got another turn.
And he wasted.
There's no way this thing is making it to another attempt.
No.
If it gets to me by some chance, I'm gonna be surprised.
Don't speak that into the universe. You know that's exactly what's going to happen.
No, Faerun's got a fucking magic missile. That thing, he can't miss.
It's true. It's true.
I'm gonna laugh if Tiny does the only bit of damage she's done this battle.
She got him both.
And she's going to.
Oh, she did.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, no,
20
he's
points
dead.
of damage.
He's dead.
All
He's
he had
very
was
dead.
2 hit points.
Radiant fury.
And he explodes. How does it look when you kill him, Tiny?
He explodes in the water. Just.
Someone grab the staff.
All right.
You guys okay? Can you get up on your own?
So now everyone has to do an attempt. It hasn't gone all the way around yet, so everyone has to do an attempt to get up. And if you fail that attempt, you have to do a con save.
Can my Drake kind of help try and push me up?
It can, if he moves close to you, it can do the help action, which is for ability.
So
right?
instead of disadvantage, I
Just
just
standard
have
roll.
flat roll.
Right.
Cool.
Oh, we're rolling at disadvantage. Got it. Let me do that.
Can I-
Well, no, she's rolling
Can I
disadvantage because she
maintain
has an
the
exhaustion.
staff?
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! I do too.
Is it athletics?
Athletics or
You get up?
acrobatics, yeah.
Oh, thank God, either one.
Since I'm not at disadvantage, my athletics was a 19.
Is this how Aldrin
20?
dies?
Yeah, yep, there you go. Thanik and Stevie managed to crawl aboard.
6.
Aldrin fails, so you have to roll a con
Con
save.
Dope. Does that fucking? Okay, ability checks. I'm good on saving throws. It's not a disadvantage.
After this one, can Drake go over and give him the help action as well?
If he can make it there. Does it have enough movement speed to get there in one try?
It has 40, so probably. Well, so yeah, no, he can get there.
So 17 on con.
Okay, so yeah, you don't get another level of exhaustion.
I could do this all day.
But let me put Stevie and Thanik on the boat here.
And the Drake, please.
And the Drake, 40 feet. It can make it over. It's like under the boat, but I'll say it's fine. He's flying, so he's right there.
So he's giving Aldrin the help action to get up.
I got this. I'm gonna slap myself in the face, giving myself a guidance, so I can add a D4 to this.
Good plan.
Fuck. So now it's a straight roll with a D4 and a +2. That's a great time.
And you're gonna miss.
Oh my god, if this is how Aldrin dies, I would be happy, I'm not gonna lie.
That's funny as fuck.
The crew back here failed its save its strength athletics.
It's a 9.
Yeah, so you don't make it. You don't make it up. Everybody else gets to do something before. But everyone else gets to do something before we get back to you again if they want to do something to help.
Before the end of the last turn, before everyone got up, when Aldrin yelled, "Grab the staff!" Can I use Mage Hand to go grab it while it's in the water?
Mage Hand isn't strong enough to lift him up.
No, the staff
of the Merman.
The mirror's staff.
The one that was
you're talking about loot? No, that's sank with them.
Sank, but it's a staff. It would float.
You just got 3,500 gold from the other shit. That staff sank like a fucking rock.
Right. Then, in my reluctant,
it had a death grip on its staff, so as it sank in the water, the staff just went with it. And by the way, the staff was just RP. It wasn't actually a actual magical staff.
I know, but you never know. You guys gotta check. I'm just gonna cast Vortex Warp on Aldrin.
Okay.
Just on the opposite side of the boat, so I go into the water over there.
No, I'm gonna put you.
Spiritual
on
weapons
the table
gone,
so everyone can see.
Yeah, where it's you choosing. Where do you want them?
On the table.
On the table.
Straight on the table.
Table? There's no table.
Yeah, there is. There's a
What is
table.
this?
That is the
that?
mast. That's what's holding up the sails. That is the mast.
Well,
That's
fine.
a giant
I will have
pole.
him hang
Technically,
from the
I should
mast.
put a wall around that. You shouldn't even be able to walk through that. But yeah, it's a mast.
Fair enough. I thought it was a table. Well, then I'll just
Yeah, it
put
looks
him
like a table.
sitting on the edge of this table. That is definitely on the
mast.
table.
All right, so he is up.
Yeah, I would go down as well just to sort of see how the other people are handling their lives.
Yeah, now it's their
check it
turn
out.
actually. So they need to do strength, or athletics check to get out. You know what? Let me do acrobatics this time because those strength rolls I keep losing. So let's try a dex one, and they still fail. So con save for them. Surprisingly, they still succeed. No exhaustion for them, even though they're in the freezing water.
They're used to it. They're sailors.
Yeah, so the other crew's going to come over here, and they're going to give them aid this time.
Throw some ladders down. Come on, guys. Climb up. Let's go.
There we go. They succeed, finally. And they're able to climb up all wet, freezing, shivering, as they make it aboard the boat. And that is where we stop.
Hey, we killed some people.
It is still late at night. It's almost 11. So you can choose to say you're tired, you're exhausted, you're freezing, taking a long rest, and we can start the next session.
Everyone, cuddle for body warmth.
I would just cast Prestidigitation to clean and then warm the clothes of everyone. so we don't freeze to death.
There you go. That works.
Hey, my
I'm
favorite
fine.
spell.
I'm already dead.
I
But
have no
I
choice.
don't think you want your straw to get wet though.
I mean, it's already wet.
Well, I don't think you want it to stay wet because then it'll I don't know what straw does when it gets wet.
Well, you see it actually in-depth description of what happens to straw when it gets wet.
Fade to
Is it like mold?
I don't know.
And after a long rest, your both of your exhaustions. It's only since it's first level. After the long rest, the exhaustion done.
So long
So,
rest.
yeah.
Long rest now?
And if you want to take it now, go ahead.
Nope. I'm not gonna lie. There's a moment where I'm like, you know what? Aldrin doesn't have great stuff for this. So if Aldrin had died because he fell off a boat, that'd be just the most anticlimactic thing.
It would be funny as hell.
Because if you get the 6 levels of exhaustion, you're just dead. There's no save.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so it's the next morning, and this is where we will pick up next episode.
Hey.
It is the 3rd of Uktar. There we go. That was fun.
Wow.
Arcane did ruin a lot of my fun by stopping all 3 of those lightning, or the 2 of those lightning.
Like, I never really use spells for a wizard, so like,
Yeah.
you gotta give the people what they want.
I mean, no, I'm
Yes, you are
tongue in
complaining.
cheek. I'm tongue in cheek complaining because
Yes,
that's
fair.
what the spell is for. That's what you're supposed
Right.
to use it. So you know,
I mean, you did the smart thing of moving one of the mirrors away straight away, so they weren't all grouped
Yeah.
together.
I mean, you only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it almost got Aldrin, but for some reason the damage was just not very high. He just kept. Well, Tiny did heal him at one point too.
And I had 10 hit points, so that helped.
Yeah.
Oh, from
So,
your
yeah,
form
that
of
was fun.
dread, right?
Yeah, Former Dread gives me 9 plus a d6 or something like that.
Nice.
That was fun.
Well, I gotta pee and then go to bed.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You guys have a good
That
night.
sounds about right.
We will pick this up
Good
next
night.
Friday. Thank you everyone for joining us, and until next time, so say we all.
Bye.
Yeah.